With the black girls, yeah, I knew she was nobody. Oh, yeah, you got the Razor Ray Daddy Cake Show.
We're back in the house.
What is going on?
Back in the house.
It's going down. I just posted it on my Facebook. That's what's happening.
I need to check that out.
Check it out.
So we are back. And we get
another fun, exciting show today.
Another fun, crazy.
Nuts. I heard it's fucking like a bag of fucking mixed nuts here.
I know, my goodness. Yep. You know, it's the good kind,
Speak about yourself only.
It's the good
salty
kind.
nuts. It's going to be salty nuts.
We got Amy up in the house.
Good evening, everyone.
Amy List.
Miss Amy List.
What's going on, Amy?
Oh, a whole lot of everything. I mean, I went out both nights this weekend and tore it up and made sure I saw some good music.
We got music in the background right now.
I mean, he is our own beatbox.
I know.
Why wouldn't we utilize that?
Why?
Well, you sound like you had a really good time going to places that were just fucking awesome, right?
I know. Did you read all her postings? Oh my God.
She's got to go down.
She's a Facebook
Like sometimes
queen.
I'm just like looking at her postings and I'm like, man, I'm fucking so jealous right now.
Yeah, I got to start posting just crazy
I'm like,
stuff.
I don't have a life.
Right.
Well, I even put up a pretty picture of your girl today, Ray.
She did. Did you see that picture?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Did I whack off to that picture?
That is information.
Not yet.
But
I really don't need to because I'd be like hitting for real.
Right.
Yeah, but sometimes the picture's fun too.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
just
what?
saying.
You know, it's true. Sometimes I'll just like, like she's not around. I guess I'll pull out this picture of her. I take him out of the XXX file.
And we know he's lying.
And
We know he's lying.
I like to. You know what?
His spank bank is actual porn. It's actual porn.
I like getting the shots, like the after shots, where it's like the cum shot on the belly.
Ray, what are you doing?
I'm trying to finish this thought.
Don't finish the thought.
So in that way, when she ain't around, I just look at that picture and like when I'm done, I'll shoot the nut in that direction.
Oh my gosh,
So it's
people! Do
almost
you
like she's
see
there.
what I have to?
You know what I'm
This
saying,
is some
right?
bullshit.
No, I don't, and I'm glad.
This is some bullshit.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Oh my God. Anyway. Thanks, Ray.
Anyway.
Like at the benefit when he was talking about what happened, what caused him to. It was just he embarrasses me all the time.
Okay, well,
anyway,
what did cause me to have that?
What we have on our show, our musical guests. Well, they're not our guests, but our music for today is pretty much what we had last week. I just wanted to do it again. We have Syntonic and who's this? It's Catechize.
Catecheese.
I got Animal and Catechize. You had Syntonic and stuff, but that was last week's stuff. It was still on the Dropbox.
DJ Maestro. That birthday hustle or something.
Yeah, we did that last week.
Yeah.
So that's I didn't put that in. You want that again?
Yeah, because he's going to be here.
He's coming on through. So
Nice.
it would be so. In my head, it's like he walks through the doors and it's like his birthday hustle.
No, then you hear that music like or the Turbo Hustle or Freak Beat Hustle or something. So we're going to have DJ Maestro in. We're going to have
now clap.
the heat is going to be back in the house. And then we're going to have Detroit Live. Detroit Live is going to be in, as well as Amy List. Amy List is always here. And then we have Dirk.
From Culture Vultures. CultureVulturesRadio.com. Thursday nights, 9 o'clock on Raw Radio X.
I was on the laptop. I was on my laptop, at home and, just
Okay,
chilling.
let me get into the spirit of the show. Were you doing a lap dance on your laptop?
On my laptop. No, actually, Ray was doing the dance on the bed while I was on my laptop.
Yeah, exactly. If you must know.
You must know. Thanks, Dirk, for getting all in our business.
Put it right in.
It's no longer a magic trackpad. It's a tragic Mac pad.
Well, and the truth of the matter is, if you ask the question, you're getting the answer.
Exactly.
So,
I will not be asking any more questions. I'll just be turning off my mic.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm on the laptop and I'm thinking it was Thursday. I'm like, okay, now I know he said it like a gajillion times. When was it? And then it occurred to me that it's on Thursdays, right?
Yeah, because going to the website and looking at the schedule.
I didn't want to. No, I didn't want to. It's not like Google. It's like just right there. So I'm like, oh, wait, what did he say? So I actually checked you guys out.
And?
Thursday, and I caught the when you guys were talking about the game, and so the GTA.
Right.
How was it?
Well, it's really a huge game, and I'm only like 12, 13 hours into it. So
only
like the third the game, depending on what reviews I've seen, they've been saying that it takes from 40 to 60 hours. The developer said that if you do all the side missions and stuff like that and activities, it'll take 100 hours. I mean, I'm using it as a rule of thumb GTA 4. It took me 60 hours to beat both endings of that game. I didn't do all the side missions. I didn't all the dating. I don't do looking at all the stunt jumps. I didn't go shoot all the pigeons. All the extra stuff like that. But I'm looking at that the size of GTA 4 versus GTA 5. And it's going to be at least 60 hours.
Okay.
It has to be because according to the stats, I'm like 23% complete with the story, but that's only after 12, 13 hours. So it's going to be at least 50 hours of gameplay. This doesn't even count the online portion.
Wow.
I'm so confused.
So, and that doesn't launch until next Tuesday is when the online portion kicks in.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
okay.
online version hasn't even kicked in. So once
Okay, so
that
just
does,
wait.
you can expect.
Just wait.
And there's supposedly 500 missions to start with in GTA Online. So I mean, it's gonna be a game that's gonna have legs beyond the single player campaign.
Right.
Now I was just reading this thing today. Apparently, there's a patch gonna be coming though, because there's a problem with people if you customize your cars and you store them in your garage, your cars disappear. And your customizations disappear. So there's obviously some sort of bug that didn't get caught.
Glitch in there.
For the size of the game, because the thing that just blows your mind, especially now you got the third character, you've opened up the kind of the top of the map. And initially, you start off in the LA sort of pseudo South Central, Los Santos area. Well, now there's like a redneck meth biker kind of character out in the sticks where there's coyotes running in the road, there's mountains
Wow.
and there's lakes and stuff
Kind of
like
got that
that.
Breaking Bad kind of flavor.
You see Winnebagos driving around all over the place.
Oh, really?
That is not a mistake. Also, the third character is like a meth kingpin and
So it
running
is the
guns, and
Breaking
he's a-
Bad then.
He's a bad. Well, no, Breaking Bad's about a science teacher who becomes a meth kingpin.
Right, exactly,
This is
but it
about
has the-
this is about a psychotic criminal who becomes a psychotic criminal. So,
Yeah, but I'm just
are
saying,
all
like,
bad
now you
guys.
got RVs in the
Right, it
in
has
the
that-
game.
Well,
it has that
you're not
feel to
driving
it.
an RV, but you see RVs driving
Yeah.
around. They look like the
So they're
Winnebago.
dropping hints, basically.
Right.
Well,
they're dropping
they're,
hints.
they're obviously just check marking that
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. I mean, there's a American Idol spoof called Fame or Shame. That's a TV show you can watch. Yeah, they've got cartoons you can watch. There's the Return of Republican Space Rangers from GTA 4, and then they've got the counterpoint, Impotent Rage, the liberal superhero. And these are like 20-minute long cartoons.
Wow.
Fully animated. You can sit down and watch TV in the game of
Wow.
these long spoofs. I mean, the detail is amazing. And when you're driving around through these huge environments, like if you see a mountain, you can go to that mountaintop. If you see a house off the side of the road, you can stop and go to that house. You can't go in it. There's nothing going on. But the fact that they've actually detailed all this stuff, that you're just zipping by, I don't know how many people are planning to actually comb the stuff. I don't know if I guess there's like supposed to be like alien spaceship parts that you can find out in the
And building a spaceship.
I don't know if you're building a spaceship, but you just find the stuff for an achievement or something. But that's going to keep you looking around. It's huge.
Well, we got to
So-
get that for the kids.
So far,
Get it
it's
for the
cool.
kids.
Yep.
I
So-
feel
For the
a
kids.
little bit.
There's a
So-
letter in Kotaku about from a game store thing. It's like, please, people, stop buying your children who aren't even tall enough to see over the counter GTA 5 and other, M-rated games.
We got to get that for Roderick.
How old is Roderick?
Roderick is 14.
Okay.
Yeah, he can get it.
If you think he's mature enough to handle it, he's
He
not going
can
to turn
get
into
it.
a psychotic. Then
Yeah.
sure, But
Yeah, but it's not the games, it's not the movies, it's not the music that turns a person to a violent criminal.
yeah, it does. 'Cause-
No.
no, it has to be the games and the movies and stuff like that. Otherwise, you'd be asking people to take personal responsibility for their lives, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. So
Exactly,
you know
you're
what?
right.
You're right. So you're wrong.
I'm sorry.
Wrong.
I'm sorry.
It is the games.
Right.
It is the movies.
Okay,
it
you're
is all
right.
the mad,
I'm sorry.
evil influences that we can
You're right.
easily access on our computers.
Okay, so now what happened to you over the weekend?
Oh, let me think.
Did you do anything interesting?
Just really just hung out.
Well, I went to the Michigan Burlesque, the first annual Burlesque Fest.
You did not invite me to that.
You were going to the Token.
Yeah, I did. I had a big date with that.
Yeah, I know. It was so, and I wanted to be there, but I knew you were there, so you had.
and I have big news for Ray on that one.
what? Well. Let me.
You do your thing first.
Yeah. So yeah, Luscious Lamone was there, and then
She's awesome.
I love
I know.
her.
I know Luscious.
Luscious
Do
is
you?
awesome.
Yeah, in fact, we're talking about doing a photo project I'm not going to discuss because it's
Oh,
kind
you
of,
got to discuss because you
Well, no,
brought it up.
Yeah,
Well, no,
you
it's,
just
it's
put
kind
it
of a
up.
cool idea. It's kind of a cool idea, but I want to make sure it comes off and gets executed properly. And there's a lot.
Okay.
I mean, I know there's other photographers. I mean, this is like an interesting enough idea, and we're going to do. I've already pitched it to Luscious, and might get some other girls from Dizzy Dames or whatever. You know, try to pull it together. The problem is we're heading back into winter again.
Oh, yeah.
It involves
The outside.
skin and outdoors
And see, there you go. That's what you were talking about last week.
But so anyway, we'll work that out. But anyway, I know Luscious.
That's
So-
great.
That's
That is
all.
awesome.
What?
my
You know,
own
we were
point.
just talking how last week you didn't really have anybody to do stuff.
Exactly.
Well, no, I've got people that do stuff, but it's just a matter of like doing it.
Yeah.
And coming up with something cool. And I'm still like trying to, because when you shoot live bands, that's one set of gear and stuff like that. With modeling, you need lights, you need there's more to
More
it. It's more
to it, more
technical,
imagination to
and
go
I'm
into.
trying to get that together before I bring somebody of Luscious's caliber in and then waste her time. I'm
Okay,
like, what
so
does
my
this
phone
button
just
do?
died. Okay, so yeah, my phone just died. I
That
need to
sucks.
charge it. But yeah, so I was getting all the information off my phone. But we went there and we caught a few of the performances. It was really, really nice. Let me see. Luscious Lamone was there. We had Bella Sin, beautiful redhead. Oh my goodness, beautiful.
And I'm sure the
Bella-
costumes were amazing.
Oh my gosh, Bella LaDonna. We had maple syrup. Lottie was there. I mean, and I'm getting some of the names. I'm not putting the whole name in there, but forgive me, ladies. Who else did I meet? I mean, these ladies just made me feel so welcome. It's not like how you have these, big caliber names and they look down on you, whatever. They just made me feel so comfortable. These ladies were awesome. I can't wait until next year. It's going to be awesome next year because this one was the first one, hence the name First Annual, whatever. But it was so nice. We took so many pictures. We're going to post those up, once we go through the pictures and see what's what.
I'm
But
sure that was
it
a very
really nice.
unique experience, and I'd love the opportunity to go with you next year because I'm sure that the imagery that I could capture.
Oh my goodness,
and,
yes.
this guy over here too. Those are the opportunities
Yes,
that
you would have absolutely loved it. I mean, there's this one photographer. I think I owe him like lunch or dinner or something because we were like kind of too intimate. So I'm sitting there taking a picture.
Wait, what do you
Wait,
mean?
what?
I know, right?
Marcus
right.
Lard.
So I'm sitting there taking. Don't cap him.
Suddenly, all the guys were like, "Wait,
Wait, what?
I
What do you
should-
mean too intimate?
Suddenly, I wish to listen.
Right.
usually she's not the one making the too intimate comments.
I know.
It's like Starship Troopers. Would you like to know more? Click.
Yes. So I'm taking pictures, right? And then this like figure or shadow is in front of my camera, and I move the camera, and it's his ass is just like right here.
Hello.
So I tapped him on like a little closer, right?
You tap that ass.
I tapped that ass. See, I thought you would have said that.
I'm still like getting pissed over here.
Ooh, you are so cute. Here, I'm about to take a picture of you and post it.
Oh,
Let
for the
everybody
love of
know
heaven,
how you
you-
look when you get mad.
That shit pisses me off.
You like wiggle your eyebrows and whistle at every little girl that goes by. and
Exactly.
What you
She
talking
can't
about?
say a word.
Not at all, especially on this fucking radio show.
This is him.
You crossing lines
Crossing
right now,
lines.
and I thank you for telling me ahead of time. So
I told you
there you go.
Actually,
So,
I told you
go ahead.
afterwards.
Yeah. So go on.
you
Go,
after.
continue telling the story here.
So anyway, and
Start
then
getting
what
my
had
shit back.
happened was, then he started touching my toe, right?
Hello. Do not touch my feet
Do
unless
not
you have
touch my
severe
toe.
intent.
I know. Ooh, is that making you mad?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yes.
You're like, damn, I wonder why Ray ain't here this time around next week. Ray's on Facebook saying, fuck y'all.
Right?
It's the Danny Cakes Burlesque review.
I know, exactly.
Well, got a new show.
Yeah, because scantily clad women is one of those things you want radio for. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
no.
No, not, I mean, we can't see
I
that.
guess, if,
no.
I guess if it's ugly, then, it's okay.
It's ugly. So, you know what? We're going to have, I was talking about the guests. It's going to be in, we're going to have Detroit Live. We're going to have The Heat. We're going to have DJ Maestro. There is also a benefit hafla for cancer patients going on this Sunday at Sinbad Grand. Adina Gamal is going to call in about that a little bit later today.
I love Adina.
Yeah, I do too. So yeah, there's a benefit hafla's going on then. I believe it's 7. It's the same time as our show. The same time, not the same day. Sunday, the 29th, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And she's going to call in a little bit later to talk about it's for ovarian cancer, different types, what cancer and all this good stuff. So she's going to call in later to talk about that. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and then just the regular run of the show, Ray's antics, and there you go.
Well, I'm back at the Hill for one night this weekend. There's an electronic festival out at Freedom Hill on Friday, so I will be out there. No offense, shooting people. I have no idea who they are, but it'll be an interesting.
Those are going to be the best pictures, though.
I know, because I'll be more focused on what they're doing instead of going, okay, can I stop and dance for a minute?"
Right. Ooh,
You're like,
look
oh,
good.
The problem with shooting DJs is you take about 3 or 4 pictures and
it's the same.
that's it.
It's the
Well,
same.
honestly, a vocalist, a single vocalist, unless they come out and have a dance troupe with them or whatever.
Right.
His Smokey Robinson, God bless the guy, he was amazing, but he only makes so many looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So what do you have? You have to ditch those photos, or
what do you mean?
when you can only have so many faces. So if you take a lot of pictures, what do? You just ditch those, or
usually when I have when I go out and shoot a show, it's like 300 photos for each artist or group that I shoot, because it's 3 songs, about 100 per song, and I'll end up with maybe 20 or 25 I really like out of that. I mean, I'm really particular. I want it to be really on point. I don't like to do a lot of post-production. I like it to be a very, very natural photo that I've shot. What I've shot on board the camera is what I want to be able to use in most cases.
Okay. Well, you have to show me how to use this camera, because I told you last week, all I know is the one button. Remember you said you're going to show me how to play with my buttons?
I told you.
Did that make you jealous?
Really?
We're already beyond.
Hey,
She's going to show me how to play
I
with my
know,
buttons.
because you want to watch.
How
don't
old are you
Ray?
and you haven't figured out how to push your
I
button
know,
yet?
right?
Well,
I only know the one button on here. Oh, you know what?
I don't think
It's
I'm
like
speaking.
if you haven't gotten
Boys-
it by now, you're just
boys
not gonna
have an
get it.
easy button.
I know they do.
I don't think I'm speaking out of school, but boys figure out how to push the button pretty early on.
A long time ago.
Their own button.
Their own button.
They're not that interested in ours right off the bat.
No,
I
you know
gotta
what?
say.
Especially not when they're young. They're not interested in ours.
They're like,
no.
you're here.
Well,
Right.
No.
You're in my way.
When-
Get
Right.
away.
When you're young, you have no access to other buttons, but when you do have access, the smart ones know how to push it.
Well, I'm just gonna hope for the best for other women in the world, because that didn't work out for me at all.
Too bad.
They said too bad.
Well, you can't relive the past.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did-
we need to give a shout out to Mr. Nice Guy.
He
yeah.
always shouts you out, girl.
Does he? Yeah, but you know what? This one is for him and
His family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the loss. So we need to
Well,
give him.
he lost his father-in-law, Nicole
Yeah.
Flytek's dad, and then her mother.
her mother. Yeah.
The same, just 2 days later. And I honestly, I feel bad in saying I don't know her current status, but I'm
Yeah.
sure I could look it up and find out. But the family has been through a lot,
I know.
and they need our support and
Yeah,
prayers.
I got a message yesterday. He sent me a text message yesterday, so we ought to give him a shout out. Probably stop by and, give them our support. So we love you guys.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
those real talk. Those are people
They are
and their
Yeah,
family.
exactly.
So we all take care of each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so that's that. What do you got to say, baby?
I was going to tell you about Friday and Saturday if you guys wanted to hear about that.
What?
The Dead and Five stuff. and-
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, because this story, I know Ray's gonna love this story. So they had all sorts of stuff going on. They had 3 bands. Wow, I heard I swear to God, the loudest band I've ever heard in the Token on Friday night. They're called Ass.
AZZ?
No.
ASS?
ASS.
Oh.
And it's Brian Thomas that used to be in Halloween way back in the day. And here's what I loved about it is that they did this old school Scorpions tune that not one of the kids that was on stage with them knew what the hell it was.
Wow.
But I'm like out in the outer patio and I hear him playing that. I'm like, that's the fucking Scorpions, man. I'm going in, and they were
Which song?
killing it. You know, it was mostly an instrumental, and I think it was off of
Are you trying to?
I'm trying
Was
to
it-
not
hide?
sound
Was it
stupid.
Are you trying to
Sales
hide
of Charon? Sales of Charon.
I'd have to hear it to know, but I'll look it up on Spotify on break.
But you knew what it was.
Was it Coast to Coast? That was kind of a.
I don't want to sing because my voice is completely gone today, but it's got this really low droning, beat. It's-
The Zoo.
and no, I would know the Zoo for heaven's sake, but it's like a 7-minute long grind. It's a nice tune. I'll find it on Spotify. and we'll
Is it
figure
an
out.
older? Like an older?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Is it from like Animal Magnetism?
That's what I'm thinking.
God, I love Animal Magnetism.
Yeah, I mean it, and Klaus Meine, and I don't. That's
was that for Klaus? Are you serious?
he was not even cute, but I'm saying the voice.
He's
you
not even
know.
His fucking
cute.
voice is awesome.
And Matthias was an amazing guitar player. So, I wish they still played, but they're 150 years old. But regardless, here we had Ass, and then we had Doppelganger Circus, which is, Adam Arcana and Rachel Rampage, and they did their deal. I'm just still so bummed that they never got their chainsaw back after the Harpo's gig. Somebody stole Adam's chainsaw, which was specially made so that he could do his apple trick where, he basically makes a person into a pig and puts an apple in their mouth and cuts it
Wow.
out. And I'm on deck to be the next person to have that done the next time he has.
When? You have to let me know so I can take pictures after you show me how to use the camera because I only know the one button. Oh my God.
Yeah, because I'm going to make sure he's practiced a lot, but on stage, the
Right.
next time he has his chainsaw, I'm on deck.
Okay. Wow.
And then they had the Dirty Girls from Flint.
Did they?
Yes, and the Dirty Girls are classy adult entertainment, and they provide spankings and such like that.
Oh.
And I spent a lot of time out on the back deck at the Token, and we were out there, and the girls came out for a break, and I'm like, they're dressed. It's pretty obvious what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, aren't you girls cute?
What do you mean what they're doing?
Are they giving blowjobs?
Oh
Hand
no,
jobs?
but I mean, they're dressed in more fetishy
Do you have to
outfits.
dress a certain way to give a hand
Well, I
job?
mean, well, come on.
And
I mean,
when
when you
you're-
say shit like that, that's the first thing that goes in a guy's mind.
They look better than the average chick at the Token. Let's just go there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I
They're
don't
dressed
think
to
I've
the
ever been
nines.
to the Token. If
What?
I did,
Really?
It's tr- the thing
You
is,
got
is
the
that
look for it, dude.
Wow.
You do.
Thank you or hey.
I've been going there for decades, so I'm not. I'm putting you down.
The thing about Detroit is that it's such a spread out metropolitan area. There are the zones, And when I used to play a lot with my band, we were a Hamtramck East Side kind of band. We got down to Allen Park, like at Scalisi's a couple times, and I think we played
That was the name of that
the
place.
Mosquito
Scalisi's.
Club. Was the Mosquito Club Token or something
Back
like
then,
that?
Yes.
Back then? Okay.
Yes, sir.
We played that, I think, once in the 20th century. And other than that, because West Side's like its own different.
I agree,
thing,
'cause I grew up East
and we,
Side.
and don't let the hair fool you. We're not a like West Side metal band.
Okay, but are you an East Sider? East Side long hair then, because I know both sides, baby. So don't try and fool me.
No, I'm a Royal Oak long hair.
Okay, we'll go with that one then. But back to the spanking girls, okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
So yeah, you were spanking.
So we're sitting outside and I'm talking to the young ladies and they look very pretty. So, I'm like, let me take a few pictures of you. You guys need anything done, for the business. I'd be happy to work with you. So we got along all evening. And at the end of the evening, I ran over and I'm like, love you girls. I'll talk to you later. And they're like, oh no, girl, you're not leaving yet because you're getting your free spanking. I'm like, oh, this is going to rock. So I'm like, walk right behind the table and they have like a padded sawhorse there that, of course you hold on to and stick your ass out. I mean, it's not really rocket science, right? And they're like, wow, she knows exactly what she's doing. I'm like,
You've done this before.
It's not rocket science,
necessarily.
but more like Rocket Man.
not necessarily, but I do know the position. Let's just go there.
Right. Assume the position.
So I'm wearing, of course, clothes, pants, jeans, right? And
Oh
they're,
darn.
For how long?
they're like, oh no. Just so you know, both of us were each taking a cheek hair. And
Oh. Wow.
and they've got these heart-shaped leather like riding crop things. And I took 10 full wind-up whacks on each cheek, baby. And you know what? I didn't have a bruise, and I didn't feel it the next morning. Hello.
Now, did you nut when it was happening? Like sometimes.
No, but I'm not saying it didn't feel good.
You
Smack my ass.
you
I'm gonna
talk
have to
about
smack
like
somebody.
Yeah, that's
some people will get smacked the fuck out till they just like
Exactly.
I remember once
Squirt.
I know a guy, I'm not going to name his name, and he was part of like Into Submission's
Do we all know him?
show, and yeah, probably you do.
Awesome.
And he got whooped down, and I'm like, this doesn't look like fun. I just
No.
that whole scene does not speak to me.
You know what? I went to an event, and we all know who this group is, House of Pain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
crash dread.
and man, when they got finished with this one guy, you could see his veins. They were it was so bruised. His ass was
Yeah, but
so
his ass was
bruised.
naked when they did it too,
Yes,
right?
and you
See,
can
mine
see
was not.
all of the. It was like bugs were just tracking through. It was so bad. And I would fight somebody. I would really just beat somebody's ass. They hit me that hard. That was ridiculous. I didn't understand. I don't understand how can you find that pleasurable?
I don't know. I mean, I see the people who have
I
all
don't
the
find that shit pleasurable.
Exactly.
Well, I don't get the facial piercings thing. You know, I have a joke about when I see guys or girls or whatever that they have like the lip rings and stuff like this. It's like, were you captured as part of a DNR tag and release program or something?
What?
Because
Tag and release.
Tag them and bag them.
Tag and release.
let 'em
tag and
go.
release. Yeah, we're tracking the movement of idiots through the through the stuff.
Through a phone app.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's called a idiot alert. You can get it. It's a free
Well,
download.
is it like that kid ID? Or you take a picture of your kid?
Oh, my God.
I don't know, but it's like the same thing that what was it? I don't know if it was Chris Rock was talking about. No, I think it was Seth Meyers. It might have been an SNL thing. It was a joke about how Chris Brown has a neck tattoo that's like misspelled, or it says something like implies that he beats women or something. And the joke was, it's like that the fact that the what your neck tattoo says is like the second worst thing about your neck tattoo. But between that and like the guys who get the gauges done where they stretch their earlobes out, it's like, okay, one, you're not going to be in National Geographic. You're white and you're American, and two,
they don't even know what it means. I mean,
right.
there's a meaning behind that.
Yep.
It's not just it's fashionable. No, this tribe of people did that for a reason.
well, it's like tribal tattoos. Let's put big air quotes around tribal tattoos. It's like, back in the 90s and grunge, it's like, check me out, I got all this tribe. What the dumbass dude bro tribe? That's not tribe.
I don't even
I mean,
know.
when The Rock got that huge tattoo, he's Samoan. He's half Samoan.
Exactly. So
That is
his
a
is
Samoan
true. His
family
is true.
tattoo.
Exactly.
There's a purpose to that. But I mean, the whole thing's like, look at me, I stretch out my ear. It's like, yeah, great. You do realize that record stores are going away and you're not going to be able to find employment.
But on the bright side of things, your ass goes to a party and passes the fuck out. You just never know what could happen, man. Get a fucking
Yeah.
What,
line,
someone
a
put a-
gangbang of fucking dudes banging his fucking
In his
earlobe.
ear?
Oh, my God.
That's how you wake up somebody. That's like Gigi
How
Allen
does your
style.
brain work
That's
like
Gigi
that?
Right.
I just
Allen
have to
style.
ask.
you got a penis in your earlobe? Like
Wow.
What?
Fuck. Oh, dude.
That would
your ear-
never occur
like,
to me.
Oh, shit,
Exactly.
dude.
You know
Bro,
what happened?
what gauge
A
is
lot
that?
of stuff. Oh,
What gauge is? Oh, you better hope you don't fucking pass out around me tonight. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of your
Out of your
earlobe.
ear.
Yeah, because those beer can holder tab things that choke seagulls, cock ring.
Oh, my God.
so would that be considered rape?
Yeah,
When you
absolutely.
his
Totally.
ear, the earlobe,
Yep.
violating his earlobe.
Earlobe rape. How much
earlobe
of
rape.
our show did you listen to last week? For those of you who on Culture Vultures last week's episode was called Dick Wolves of London, and there's a story about Dick Wolves, and there's a big huge thing about just the whole, you can't even say the word rape because it may offend people
Some
who
people, yeah.
raped.
Who have
It's
been
a
raped
trigger
or-
world.
right.
Yeah, but then the thing is that I guess you can't use the word therapist because the word rape and the rapist. So,
Oh, it's because
It's
actually,
subliminal.
I don't want to be a therapist. I want to be
the rapist. Well, it's like you ever watch Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy, he wanted to be an analyst. and a rapist, so he puts them both together. So his cards, it's supposed to be an anal rapist, but it looks like it says anal rapist.
Anal rapist.
Oh my god,
Anal rapist.
that's horrible.
I just report what the TV
That's
does.
fucking
I
awesome.
don't control what the TV does.
You know what? I don't know who does at this point. It seems, who's controlling the television?
You guys seem like a rock crowd. You guys like Metallica?
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, you guys interested in that Through the Never concert film?
Yes.
I saw it last week. We
How
talked
was
about
it?
that show.
And you thought?
It's amazing. Okay. The problem is that it's a concert film with these weird, dumb story things in between that kind of break up the flow. That's dopey. Okay. But the 3D looks amazing. I saw it out in the IMAX 3D experience out in Sterling Heights. It opens this Friday in IMAX exclusively, and then it opens next week in regular 3D theaters. It's worth it if you're a Metallica fan. I see. I used to be in the Metallica 20 years ago. After the Black Album, I kind of lost interest in what they were
So
doing.
you're a hardcore old school Metallica fan.
Not hardcore old school, but I was a fan up through the Black Album. I like the Black Album because it's the first decent sounding record they
I
had made.
completely agree with you exactly on where it stopped.
But with Load, I just totally checked out
It
on
was
them,
it
and
was a load
everything
of
since
crap.
Everything since then.
And then they
I've had
reloaded it
through
with more crap.
Anyhow, there's 15 songs. It's a 90-minute movie. There's 15 songs that they show. Only 3 are post-Black Album. They do Fuel, they do Memory Remains, they do something called Cyanide. I wasn't familiar with. That's the
Okay,
only thing
so
I
you're
didn't
probably
that I didn't recognize. Everything else is all old school. They do Master of Puppets, they do Hit the Lights, they do Battery, they do Ride the Lightning, they do Injustice for All. And what they did is they shot 5 nights of shows in Vancouver. Okay, and then intercut between the performances by keeping the guitars and the clothes the same. They were able to interchange performances because they have these huge 3D camera rigs, and you can sometimes see the camera guys on stage with the Steadicams. But then another shot will come that covers that same area, and suddenly that guy is gone. He's not jumping out of the way. They're just doing different performances. But that's a little filmmaking technique. The 3D is incredible. Just seeing it huge. Even if you have a home theater with a 3D TV, you're not going to get the experience. It's the best seat you will ever have to a Metallica show. The sound's great. They play well. They look good. Like I said, the story stuff is not good, but I mean, it's probably like maybe $13, $15, but you're not going to be able to see Metallica live for $15.
Exactly, and I'm sure
And-
it's
and
beautiful.
I remember when I
but
was
the 3D
able
is
to.
really good because they shot native. They shot
So
native
I remember
3D.
when I saw Metallica for like $15.
yeah, but you were
How long
12.
ago was that?
That was 14.
I saw them on the
When-
Injustice for All tour. I saw them on the Black tour.
You know what?
That was, was that the first time you saw him in the
Injustice for All was the first time I saw them. I got into them like a year after Master of Puppets came out. I was kind of late to the game. It was like 88, 89 maybe.
Okay.
That I just started checking them out. And I like the whole stuff. It took me a while to get into them because everything does sound the same at first. Everything's an E.
Right.
But after that, yeah, I
Okay.
kind of dug them. But then, like I said, after that, it was just kind of like,
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
Why
I'm
sorry, why you interrupting?
I'm trying to find a place to jump in, but I can't just yet.
Okay.
The Queen is supposed to call in.
oh, yeah, okay.
Queen.
But we're talking about Metallica.
I know, I just wanna- I just wanna let you guys know,
Have we learned
and then I
about the
have to
difference between
leave.
France and British royalty since last time?
Holy shit, is this Groundhog Day, man? Like, this is the same show. Sorry.
Do you need your mic on?
This is the ghost of Raw Radio X.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're on now.
Ghost
You're
of All
on.
Radio.
Okay, she just ran away. Did we offend her?
I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, if you're a Metallica fan, I mean, if you're not a Metallica fan, it's not going to make you a Metallica fan. But if you like their old stuff and you'd like to see a really good concert performance of that, what am I looking at here?
That's St. Andrews Hall the night before Orion when they walked in off the street.
Really?
Yeah, to
Wow.
introduce Baroness, who was playing at St. Andrews, and I couldn't get my rig out fast enough, so I had to take it with my phone.
That's better than nothing, man.
I know.
So but it's a really cool movie. If you're a fan, definitely drop the money for the 3D. I don't know if they're showing it over at Henry Ford, but up in the Forum 30 is a
I
IMAX.
just have-
That'd be a great
I'm gonna
place
have to
to
go
see
check
it, Ray. If you're going to go at Henry Ford, let me know.
Well, the thing is, it's not like the big square IMAX. It's shown. It's a widescreen movie. It's a 235-to-1. Scope movie, but it's just huge and it's super loud. But like I said, I saw it out at the Forum 30 out in Mountain M59. That's where the screening was, and it was cool. So yeah, if you are a fan of Metallica, drop the cash and see this. I wish it was longer. I wish they didn't waste the time with the story stuff. Because it's just
the
dippy.
show, the music
Yeah, because it's
is
about
just
this. It's about this kid. He's a roadie who has to go take a jerry can of gas to a truck that's broken down. They have something that the band needs, and it's a bag. You never find out what's in the bag.
So it's a
you know?
stupid story, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just this dumb, weird fantasy.
It's Metallica's the
Stuff like-
ceiling instead of the
Speak
wall.
into the microphone, Mr. DeLauro.
I said
It's, I said it's it's Metallica's ceiling instead of the wall.
right. It's the ceiling. It might, maybe even possibly the floor. Probably the floor.
But yeah, I mean, it's needless. It's almost as if they thought, well, people just want to see us play. Actually, yeah, we do, because the footage looks great. You guys are playing well, and like the thing that was only abrupt was that suddenly the movie ends at it's only 90 minutes long, and they could have done another half hour. People wanted it, so that'd been super cool.
Oh,
The song remains indifferent.
song remains the theme.
Well, the thing is, the story portion of concert films is always dippy. So I mean, it's always unnecessary. So just shut up and play, and that's what they should have done. But the kid is played by Dane DeHaan, who was in Chronicle. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I love that
He
movie.
was the one who totally went off the deep end with Power, because the last thing you want to do to a bullied kid is give him the ability to crush cars and fly.
Shoot, that would have worked out well for me.
And,
So
and he's going to be Harry Osborn in the next Amazing Spider-Man movie. So
no shit.
Yeah,
That's interesting,
He's
'cause-
taking over the James Franco part, except the thing is he can act.
They were Metallica used the name Dahan as
Yeah, that's why they used the name to him when they played this secret show and they did their surprise appearance at
the Orion.
Orion. Yeah, that's why they called themselves that.
that was pretty sweet.
You didn't see This Is the End, though? You didn't like that? The movie with Seth Rogen that he wrote about...
Oh yeah.
That was funny as shit.
Yeah. I wasn't. I didn't think I'm an outlier. I thought all my friends thought it was funnier than I did.
Right.
I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I thght it would. But but still funny.
yeah, we're
recommend
gonna go
seeing
see
it.
that.
Oh
sometime
wait!
this
Before
week.
we
gotta go.
before we put your guest on and I leave here, I just want to say, I'm sure there's people out there that believe me. That Dexter finale sucked last night. It was horrible. I don't know if any of you guys watched it.
I
was let down by
Fucking
it.
terrible.
I was let down by it. I thought Deb deserved better.
Yeah.
But I've always had this theory that like in drama movies, the best movies is when everyone ends up either dead or miserable, and everyone ends up dead or miserable. So it fits that thing.
Well, they said that they were going to give it a spin-off.
We
so
got a
there
call
you go.
coming
It's
in.
called The Weeping Woodsman on
It's going
Showtime.
to be the Queen.
Oh, we got the Queen.
We have the Queen.
Hello, you're on the air with Razor Ray and Danny Cakes. Who's this?
I wish. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we lost
they
the
hung us.
call.
A call.
nice
Call
to-
back. Call back again.
Yes, if you're on
Go ahead
there.
and call back. Well, what else we got going on here?
Well,
We got some more guests in the
Yeah,
house.
our next guest is in the house. You want to introduce him before they come on?
Yes, we have Mr. DJ Maestro.
DJ Maestro is in the house.
And who else is with him?
He brought one of his buddies.
We got to call again. Let's try this again.
Oh, let's answer this call first.
You're on the air with Razor Ray and Danny Cakes. Who's this?
This is Queen Elizabeth.
Queen
It is the
Elizabeth!
Queen. Hello,
Your
Queen.
Majesty.
Your
How
Majesty.
are you, Your Highness?
I'm doing quite well, and how is everyone doing today?
Everyone is just fine. Oh my goodness, we are so happy that you called us, and again took time from your stroll in Hollygrove to visit the Gentles.
Oh, well, of course, it is my
The
pleasure.
Gentiles?
The
My
Gentiles.
pleasure. Is everyone staying warm on this chilly fall day?
We are trying to. We are absolutely trying to.
How does the Queen stay warm on a chilly day like this? Do you have like the old school bed warmer? And you make one of your servants put hot coal in. You know what I'm talking about? The old school bed warmers that look like you could be popping some popcorn in. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
See, we've-
Do you know what you're
No.
talking
Like the
about?
foot warmer? Like the foot warmer? It's like the
But
foot warmer,
I'd
right?
rather furs and my dogs to sit upon my feet and keep them warm.
Oh, there you go. Canine love.
Oh,
Yes.
that is the best, way to keep your feet warm.
What kind of dog does the Queen have?
Yes, Queen.
The Queen has a golden retriever.
Oh.
That's a good foot warming
Yeah,
dog.
it's nice and big and loving.
Oh, you love you.
And a lovey. She loves to cuddle up next to me.
That's the best.
So, Your Highness, can you tell us what we have on tap for this weekend?
Oh, well, indeed, this is one of my favorite weekends of all. First of all, we are open on Friday this weekend, so we will be open September 27th, and it is a ladies' shopping day and seniors' day. It's going to be a great regular festival day, but on a Friday for those people who may not be able to make it out on the weekend.
Okay.
But this weekend is our sweet endings, meaning it is the 13th annual chocolate festival. There will also be wine tastings. There is going to be a cupcake crusade where I, poor me, have to taste the finalists for the cupcake challenge.
Nice. That sounds like the best part of the cupcake challenge.
Sweet endings.
Indeed. There will also be fencing championship this weekend, grape stomp, fudge fling, couples chocolate pie eating contest, all sorts of, as a sweet ending should be. A sweet ending to our fair and a sweet ending filled with all sorts of sweet goodies.
So it's safe to say that this is the last weekend of the Renaissance Festival?
It is so sad. We've had such a wonderful, wonderful visit this year for the past 6 weekends, and we look forward to this last weekend, bittersweet as it is. Get that bittersweet with it being...
No
Yes,
pun intended. No pun intended.
We are looking forward to seeing everyone out here. Sad that it is our final week, but truly looking forward to having a great time with everyone.
Oh, I know it's going to be awesome. So, okay, now can you run off the prices for us for the tickets?
Indeed, of course I can. Our tickets are $20.95 for adults. Children's 5 through 12 children. 5 through 12 is $11.95.
Okay.
Under the age of 5, they are free. Senior admission of 62 and over is $18.95. But there are advanced discount tickets available online and at participating Walgreens, Menards, and Kroger.
Okay, and you can get those discounts online, or can you go into one of the stores?
Well, you can go into one of those stores at Walgreens, Menards, or Kroger.
Okay.
Or you can get them online at Michigan Renaissance Festival, which is mishrenfest.com.
Wow, okay, thank
Hey,
you.
Sweet. Get that out.
Yeah, so now, are there any more, can anyone join the Cupcake Wars, or is there a shut-off time so you can't join in or anything like that?
I believe there is a sign up for that. I am sorry to say aware if the cutoff is already come and gone.
Okay.
But if you go to our website, you can read all about it there. I know we have quite a few entries. So it will be an ongoing thing throughout the day where the cupcakes will be tasted and they will be narrowed down in each round until we come up with the final choices, which as I said, unfortunately will have to taste myself.
Unfortunately.
God, that sounds like a rough job.
Unfortunately, isn't that a sad thing?
It is.
Sad thing that
Poor
Poor Queen.
Queen,
You
I
know, the
know.
Queen's got a rough.
Poor job for you. That's a horrible job for you. But you know what? I'll take it if you like for me to. Because you're the queen. Because you're the queen. If you say so, it shall happen.
Indeed. Well, we hope that you and all of your goodly listeners will come out. Have you all been out yet?
No, we're coming out
coming
this
out
weekend.
this weekend. We got a plan for this
Oh,
weekend.
huzzah. Well, please do come find me.
Yes,
We certainly will.
shall. We shall. Thank you, Queen. Your Highness. We will actually see you this weekend, right?
Yep, we're looking forward to catching up with you.
Thank you for calling in.
Well, thank you all so much again for having me, and looking forward to seeing you out there this weekend.
You have a lovely day.
God save the Queen.
And God save you, good gentles. Very well.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Did she just call us genitalias?
No, she didn't say
Oh, good
genitalia.
gracious.
Oh, my gosh. No. She
Is that like a nice way of saying
genitalia. No.
nice? You dicks
See?
have a good day.
See. So anyway,
All right, anyhow, we
our
got-
next guest.
In the house, DJ Maestro. Man,
You know what?
this
you
guy
know what?
rocks.
Let me tell you, DJ, you must have your aura or whatever, because Ray was in a funk. He really didn't even want to talk on the radio. But now that you're here,
It's a good thing I was here.
look at him. Yeah, look at him.
Good thing.
He's like, oh, is that what you do to people?
In case the host
guess.
emergency
You know
breaks
what?
That was
You,
still-
you turn smiles upside down, don't you?
Right, I tried.
So he's all happy now. What you got? What you got? I want some of that happiness.
Oh man, we just doing everything up under the sun right
Man,
now.
we got DJ Maestro up in the house.
Man, we got new music, we got new dances, we got new countries we in, we got just new everything. It's just I just got in from Toronto this morning, so
Did you?
Oh,
yes.
Big scene in Toronto. Very big scene.
Oh, it's like a little New York.
Is it?
Yeah, a little New York. Out
so
there.
what was the scene that you did? What was the club?
Well, we was just doing mostly. We're getting ready to shoot some videos over there. On the 6th and the 5th of October, we got video shoots over in Toronto. So we was getting all the treatments done, the scenery, all the places that we're going to be for the video shoots, and get all the people, the budget. You're going to getting basically everything together, so everything will run smooth on the 5th and the 6th.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. So now, how did this come about?
Well, I just been doing music for so long. So, one of the A&R guys from Universal Music, he approached me and was like, look, we need to get together and do some things. So we got this record we did called the Canadian Slide. So we doing an anthem for Canada.
Wow.
Running through Universal Music. So, we're getting ready to shoot the video for that. And we're getting ready to reshoot the video for the Turbo Hustle.
Oh, are you?
Right, because we got a little girl named Zani. She's the new Turbo Hustle girl.
Yeah, I saw her.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we got the new record, The Birthday Slide, and we shooting a video for that.
I think we played that. Did we play that? Dirk. Hello.
Dirk's in his own world. Are you still here, Dirk?
I was trying not to interfere for a change. We
that's not
got birthday
interfering.
slide queued up right here and ready
Right.
to go. And I
Right.
played it last week also.
That's
so
not interfering if I ask a question, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did not realize it was being addressed to you. I was just
Yes.
keep my head down from the queen.
You know what?
Don't need to be
Where's my
sorry.
stick? Where my stick at?
right there.
But
Right
let's get back to DJ Maestro.
So yeah, I want to know. So at what point did you, because being a DJ, there's a lot of competition.
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
and you managed to kind of find a niche.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the whole key now.
outshine most of them.
Most, technology has really played a major part in so many people becoming a DJ. You buy a laptop for Christmas, quote unquote, and you're a DJ by New Year's. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they said about when you bought a guitar back in the day? It was like, you got 6 weeks of training and you'll be out playing
All
on
you
the
need-
stage.
Yep, 3 chords. That's all you need.
Oh yeah, if you're a bassist, you only need 2 lessons: one to learn the E and one to learn the A.
Oh.
Those other 2 strings are just there
Just
for
there.
looks.
Just there.
You know the bass player joke, don't you?
When
You
is
know
a
what?
bass player?
I'll tell it real fast. Kid asks his mom, "I want to get him a bass." So she takes him to his lessons and brings him home. What'd you learn? I learned how to play E. Bom 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 bom. That's very good, Johnny. Next week comes home from his lesson. What'd you learn this week? I learned how to play A. Bom 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 bom. That's great. Third week she picks him up, brings him home. It's like, what'd you learn in your lesson today? Lesson? I had a gig.
That's pretty much it.
That's all they need.
That's all you need. And that's a good
technology.
teacher.
Yeah, technology is put a hurting on us. I mean, it's like the best, worst thing that's ever happened.
And
'cause,
all in the same.
oh my
Yeah.
God,
Double-edged sword.
It's good,
Yep.
but it's bad.
I use that statement all the time. The best, worst thing that ever happened.
the
best, worst
That's
thing
what's
that ever
up.
happened.
Well, no, it's like, because you can, recording stuff is cheap, filmmaking
Right.
stuff is cheap. Now, the good thing is that there's no barrier to
Right.
entry for anybody. The downside is there is no barrier to entry for anybody.
Exactly.
Everybody and their mama out there doing it. So
You know what? You know what's one of your songs that I absolutely love?
Which one?
Freak Beat Hustle.
Oh, the Freak Beat is that's a.
I love that one. I love. I don't. When did that one come out?
We made that record. We put it out in like 08.
Yeah.
Shot the video. It took a couple years to take off, but once it took off, it was gone.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know what? I think I got to it like late. Not 08. I think I got to it a couple of years after.
Okay.
But I absolutely love that one.
When
And my son loves Turbo Hustle.
was the first hustles, like track that you put together and put out there and thought, man, this is,
Man,
I could do some more shit like this?
You know what? A lot of people don't know. I got a documentary. You can go to my website and see this documentary. Kind of tell you about all the different stuff that I went through, as far as like with the line dance thing. But see, I was known for techno music back in the '80s with the Juan Atkins, the Cybertron.
So the pioneers of
Mojo.
the
I was on the
electronic
radio
music.
with electrifying Mojo.
Oh yeah,
I was on the radio with him.
I remember him.
And so I got into the line dance music. It's like basically an accident. I've always been a music producer, but I always been behind the scenes. So this one day, I just seen this guy doing calling this hustle thing out, because back in the day they used to do this Stevie Wonder Eyes Don't Cry. So he used to call it out all the time. I said, we need to make a record doing that. So we me and this guy named DJ LaRock, so we put this record out, with that, made our own music though, of course. And the record didn't really do that well. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we knew what we was doing to a certain degree. So it went about a few years. That was in '99. And a few years went by, so this Turbo Hustle thing came and fell on my face. So
now that was in Palmer Park, right?
No, that was the Freak Beat we shot in Palmer. We took the video.
Yeah,
we shot the Freak Beat video in Palmer Park.
Okay.
But the Turbo came along, and then it was like, okay, what are we getting ready to do? So we seen the record taking off, getting bigger. I said, well, we got to follow up. We got to make sure we got enough records and stuff to follow up with this. Because like I said, I'm an old music head. So, I know the game pretty well. I'm not trying to be no one-hit wonder out here.
Right.
So, like I said, the Turbo started taking off, and it's just started moving all across the United States, all across the world, matter of fact. And we was getting licensing deals from MTV and, because they was using it in different what they call them, reality shows and stuff like that. So like I said, in the Freak Beat, we put the Freak Beat out. We just made a whole album called Ballroom Hustle 101.
Okay.
And then we did the Freak Beat and this one called the Strike a Pose. The Strike a Pose is really big, like in the club worlds and the gay community.
Right, in the En Vogue world.
Right.
Strike a pose. Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The alternative community, it's real big, you know what I'm saying? But it's something the kids, can do, and it's real easy. And people out there, they love striking poses, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what? The first place I saw you was at State Fair. State Fair Lounge, I believe.
Was it club when it was called Club Pink?
That's it.
Right.
That was the first time I saw you. So, and another question. Now, how well are you? How do you work? Have you ever worked with like a rock band?
I used to do rock and roll music. I love rock and roll music. I've did this song, but it's been 20 years ago, 20 something years ago. It was called Rocktronic. We did an electronic rock and roll song.
Okay.
It was called Rocktronic. I mean, I did it on a 2-inch tape, which people probably don't even know what I'm talking about. No. The younger people, in the studio, the big reel, the real, not the hard drive, not the Fruity Loops,
the original,
right. A real.
And I don't know what I did with the reel.
You are screwed.
Right.
Like you could play it back on anything.
Right. I mean, I got a cassette of it, and I got some records of it because I made records, and I got a couple cassettes. I probably can redo it.
Now, what about a live band?
I've never done nothing with a live band. I'm willing to do whatever.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Turn it out.
Right. I'm ready to do whatever. I would like to get a rock and roll version of the Turbo or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what, Ray?
That's
you guys should look into
Motown
that.
Rage.
Right,
Tell you, Motown Rage, DJ
I'm gonna call you up. I'll be like,
That'd be
hitting you
hot.
up with like, hey, check out this guitar riff. It's 4:30 in the morning. I know, right? I'll be playing the guitar with my drill.
Is drill a euphemism for something, or
No, it's
do you
not.
actually
It's
mean
like
a
an
drill?
actual
No, this
power
time
drill.
it's actually a drill.
So you're doing the Mr. Big thing.
Well, I call it the Van Morello technique because, first time Van Halen did it on Pound Cake.
Well,
And then Tom Morello kind of
with the
took
thing
the
is with
idea.
Pound Cake, he was just using like the hum of the motor,
Right, exactly.
and stuff like that. But Mr. Big
actually put a pick on his drill and used it to pick the strings.
I saw Mr. Big once at the Ritz back when the Ritz was still around. The original
I
Ritz.
went
Dude,
there.
I remember seeing you there. Your hair kind of got smaller. What? Actually, yeah, you had bigger hair then.
There.
I don't think so. but the thing is that there was one part during the thing when I think they were doing like Shy Boy, because Shy Boy was originally a Talos song before David Lee Roth covered it when Billy
with
was
Steve
playing
Vai.
with Steve Vai, and when Billy Sheehan was in Raw's band.
Right.
Okay.
Eat 'em and smile.
Right. So, anyhow, when they were doing the song, and there was another thing that they did, and at one point the singer goes, "It's Tool time," and both Billy and Paul Gilbert had drill, and they're just doing their stuff. You know, It's like-
That's the shit.
So that's what you have to look forward to,
yeah.
DJ.
So yeah,
Right.
I got some shit for you.
You know
bro.
what? That's an idea though. That is definitely an idea. You know, I got a lot of stuff in the works right now, but I mean, I'm up and ready
Yeah,
to
you
do
guys
whatever.
should
we can
talk
do
about
Different.
something.
I'm trying to be different. That's
And you know what? That
basically-
would be different. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it probably has happened. I mean, it happened before. Look at Lincoln Park. They have their DJ and then they have their band or whatever. But you know,
I'd
that's
like to
a
see
different.
something. You know, I would love to see something where it was like, you know, a real live DJ and a live guitar,
Right.
like and going back.
Well,
and
I mean,
forth.
That
you
would
had
be
that
nice.
with, you know, Public Enemy and Anthrax.
Right.
So, I mean, it's been done before.
yeah, but I'm talking strictly, you know, where. It
But
could be
this is
instrumental.
Detroit, baby. This is Detroit.
Has-
DJ
No,
Maestro
but
and Motown.
I'm just saying
right.
it's possible.
Oh, you
Okay.
definitely do something for
Come
sure.
on.
Yep,
on.
absolutely.
Right.
I do know what's up a little bit.
So you were talking about the song that you had in the gay community. How big are you in the gay community?
Very big. Mm-hmm. Very big in the gay community.
Now, how did you transition over? Because you know some guys are like, I don't know, but I mean, money is money.
People are people. I'm not here to
Exactly.
judge.
You don't have to. You don't
that
have
pink
to.
money is still green.
Exactly. You don't have to be a homosexual just to because you're catering to them. Come on. So how did that happen?
You know, a guy came to me about 1999 and asked me to DJ at a gay facility. It was mostly men, and at first I looked, you know, it kind of shocked me, but I was like, well, you know,
You had reservations about it.
I was right, and so I was like, you know what, why not? So I started doing it, and I started playing my style of music. You know what I'm saying, and it caught on real quick.
Okay.
You know, we had two sides. One side was playing house music. One side was playing like R&B, hip hop, what I play, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying, or tech, whatever, you know, the things that I play. And my side would be jam packed, and the house side would be nothing there. So I kind of basically in Detroit, I basically changed the whole scene of the music that they play in the gay community, as far as the urban community.
Wow.
So I mean, everybody was trying to be like Maestro. Let me get like Maestro. Let me be like Maestro, because it just come to a point because you got a new generation, you got younger people coming up, and they listen to the radio, they listen to the TV. You know what I'm saying? They listen to a lot of different things, and they're not into this house thing no more. You know, that was the older
Well,
generation.
they got it. Let's just say, can you dance to it?
Right.
You
I mean,
gotta
know,
be able to
dance
shake your
to it.
booty and dance to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And, you know, the alternative community, they dance. They're not there to go to the party and stand up on the walls.
Right.
They come to the party. Everybody wants to dance. Everybody wants to show out. So
Looking good.
right. So I
Yeah.
was making records and stuff, and I was putting them. That was my first plan of attack, was to take it to the gay community to see if they were feeling it.
Okay.
If they were feeling it, then I knew I had something to work
Right,
with, and
right.
that was my formula for putting out records.
Okay.
I would take it to them, put it on, and if they say, "Yeah, I like that," if they would start dancing to it, it's like
Then
boom.
that's it,
And I
huh?
start running with it. I start putting, distributing and doing the different things that I need to do to get the work out to make the thing happen.
So you ever just find that, like, because for the style of music that you do, you don't necessarily have to be finding complete lyrics, verses.
Right.
Sometimes it's just a hook that just
basically.
repeating.
Right.
So if you were to, here's me throwing my stupidity out there. Okay, so get ready.
We're already
all
used
right
to
because
it.
because you are catering towards the gay crowd. You got something that's like people are digging. So you just, I like, to me, I'd make, I'd be like, God, I'm gonna just write a bunch of phrases down that I think that would fucking pop in that community with the music you play.
Right.
So here's a couple of phrases.
Oh, here we go.
I'll eat your ass. Boom, 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 boom. Eat your ass. Boom,
Yeah,
boom.
that's so crazy.
Okay, I'll suck your dick.
All right, that's what we can cuss on the internet.
I'll suck your dick.
Wait,
not
but-
censor.
You
Right?
forgot about that?
I'm bumping pussy.
No, why would you even?
I'm bumping
that?
pussy.
But you know what though? I had a couple records. I had one record that was a big record called "Pass the Pussy," for real.
See?
And I had another record called "My Hips, Butt, Back, Thighs." That was a big record.
Okay.
That was when I was just doing basically
So
dance music.
there's some obscene shit you can just
Oh, yeah.
dive into that people be like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck yeah, you heard that song, I Suck Your Dick?
What I Want Is in Your, I got a song
I'm
called
not
What I
gay,
Want Is
but
in
when
Your
I hear that
Pants.
song,
You did what?
We got a song called What I Want Is in Your Pants.
Okay.
you see? Shit like
I
that.
mean, we got a lot of songs.
You know
I did a
what?
lot of
Ray,
stuff
come
like
on,
that.
I
I really
give
did
you some
before I started
ideas
doing
like
hustle
that.
music.
Ray could write songs like that.
Ray obviously hasn't listened to a lot of the genre because there's a lot of that music.
Suck your dick. Suck my
Wow.
dick.
Okay.
You know, it's
All
better.
right.
That Dirty Bird
It's more
music.
commercially palatable if a woman is singing this.
Right,
you know,
and I had a woman too.
Yeah,
I had
you
a
see.
female.
Okay.
I had a female.
Okay.
Vocoder.
I had a
Vocoder.
female.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, because the thing is that it makes me think of the thing from Fear of a Black Hat with the "Come and Pet the Pussy." You know, the whole thing that was like their hit song. It's supposed to be like "Make You Sweat" by CNC Music Factory. That's what they're spoofing. If you've never seen it, Fear of a Black Hat it's so much better
No,
than
I think you know what?
CB4.
No.
Everyone saw CB4. Fear of the
What was
Black
it?
Hat
Love
was really
CB4.
great.
What were you about to say?
CB4.
CB4.
Yeah.
Fear of a Black Hat is even better.
I like, you know what? Both of those were good.
I know because you asked me about CB4 all the
Come on,
time.
it has the
I've
song
seen the
Booty Juice
movie,
in it. It has Booty
but
Juice,
you know
Grandma Said
what?
Kick
I don't
Your Ass.
really remember the
love-
movie that well.
Straight out of Low Cash, though. That song cannot
Yeah,
be
I don't
fucked with.
remember it that well. I mean, you know, Ray will say, "Hey, remember this part in CB4?" I'm like, "No."
I'm like, God, you black. You should
I
know
know.
this.
That's
I don't
racist.
think
I
that's
feel so. I feel
Again,
so racist.
Dirk, did you not meet him last week? Did you not meet him last week? Did we not establish this?
What's that?
Did we not establish
There is no
the
line
racism?
No,
with Ray. No line.
Go back and listen to last week's episode of Culture Vultures, Stick Wolves in London, because we go into this whole thing about
Racism.
the words. About we were talking about the rape, you know, thing. But
Yeah.
then all the other words, how everything is racist,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
know, and stuff like that. Because in case you don't know, McHaten's black.
No, I didn't.
My boy, yeah,
I didn't.
McHaten, yeah. So he's
I
black.
didn't.
So yeah, it's like the worst cop buddy duo thing. Everything. It's kind of like, you know, it's like Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. That happened. So let's do this. No, this isn't working. You know, but
It worked for them, you
there's
know.
this documentary about Richard Pryor. It's been I keep catching bits of on cable.
What's cable?
Right. What is cable?
Okay, it's on satellite or
I think it's
whatever.
that television thing, right?
Digital.
It's pay TV. I think it's like Showtime or somebody's showing it. I think it's called A Myth of Reason or something. It's just kind of like a full career thing. I keep tuning into the back half, you know, and I caught like an earlier portion of it last night, but I still haven't seen like the first 20 minutes. So I keep coming in around Lady Sings the Blues and then goes from there.
Oh, damn.
And how he basically, you know, it's like,
Excuse me.
well, it's like he says, he goes, I don't like cocaine, I love it.
I love it.
And then, you know, all problems seem to stem from that. You know?
I would have to go with on that one.
So DJ, so DJ, what has anything weirded you out?
Just
other
in the
than,
last
other than
15
this show
minutes.
right now.
I got such an open mind. I mean, you know,
No.
from my days in the Marine Corps and this, it's nothing can shock me.
You were
So he was a Marine too.
Hoorah.
Hoorah! Hoorah!
Hoorah.
Semper Fi, baby,
that's right,
Semper
that's
Fi.
right.
They
What
don't
you know
build
about
them.
that?
They don't
Daddy?
build them like this for him not to
No.
go and to take care of our country.
You know
know
about
about-
my son?
Oh, I'm finna say,
He's
what you
over
know
there
about
now.
Semper-
PFC Phillips, baby.
Okay, all
PFC
right, all
Phillips.
right,
He's
all
over in
right.
California.
You said
He a
Semper
handsome
Fi. I'm
boy,
like,
too.
that's a name right
Semper
there.
Fi.
That's something there. You got to be into the
gotta be
Marine
in the
Corps
family.
to know that one.
Exactly.
exactly.
Got to be in the family. I got my Semper Fi on the back of my truck right now.
For sure.
You know, we got that. But so you hadn't seen anything, nothing kind of like weirded you out, and that's
Nothing.
that. You know what? That's that Marine, and you guys go
Yeah.
through walls instead of the
That's
door.
right. You heard me. You heard me.
They'll go through a wall instead of just opening up the door.
Well, why go the easy way?
Right,
really?
exactly. Everybody takes the door.
Right.
They used to always have this saying, if you can't fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
There
There,
it
you
is.
go.
Nice. I like that one.
Nice. That is so true.
You know what? I'm gonna put that on Facebook.
They should just emblazon
I want a
that on the back
t-shirt
of
that
cars.
says
You don't,
that.
you don't even need a bumper sticker. They should just burn it right to the paint at the factory option.
If you
You know,
can't fuck
I want
it,
a
fuck it
spoiler,
up.
and if you can't fuck it up, burn it to the taillight next to the Ford logo.
Burn it to the
Words
ground.
is so true.
So, do you have anything going on this weekend?
What I gotta do this weekend? I gotta go. Matter of fact, I gotta go to New York this weekend. They got a Hustle for Health over in New York. I'm doing a show, appearance over there. You know, that's that's Saturday. This Saturday, 28th, 29th, somewhere in one of them days. But I'll be over there this weekend.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, do you have a calendar that we can share with our listeners?
You know what? I do and I don't. You know, because everything comes up so quick and. Like I say, Toronto was the biggest thing, like the 5th and the 6th. Matter of fact, if you got some people over in Toronto, you want to come be a part of the video, hit me up.
Let them know. Give them their information.
I know people in the club scene up there. Procon is an electronic thing, and then there's the woman from there. She has another DJ thing. It's called Gangbangers, and they do a lot of the gay disco sort of club night sort of thing there.
You know what? You should see if he can call his friend, and you guys can
Hook it
see
up.
if they can. Come out to you and be in your video.
shoots,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. But put your information out there so they'll know.
Right, we getting everything together now for the video shoot. You know, hit me up, DJ Maestro. You can call me on the phone. Hit me on the Facebook, DJ Maestro Anderson. That's Maestro.
So if they want to be on your
Anderson.
video, all they have to do is just hit you
Hit
up.
me up. Give me a call, 586-615-5869.
He
So
put
you
his
hear that?
number on
He's
there.
gonna
586.
put it right down.
I know he put his number on there.
586-615-5869. That is my personal phone, and I will answer your phone call.
Wow.
I
Isn't
answer
that
everybody's phone call. If I don't answer it, I will get back with you. Please believe that.
Yeah, because he
that is
answered
a
mine.
world. That is a world famous DJ
I know.
keeping it real.
Yeah, putting his number out there
That's
like
the
that.
shit.
Call me, I will answer.
That's right. I'm like Mike Jones.
Shit, wish
I won't
Mike
even say
Jones. Okay, so wow. So you got that going on this weekend. You got the Toronto thing
Right.
going on. You just got it,
Busy.
just
He's busy.
blowing
He's
up.
just
Got it.
busy.
You're already up there, but
we're trying hard. You know,
Now, as a DJ, now you say you were talking to the cats from Universal. So are you signed to their label, or what do you do? What are you doing as far as a label and distribution and stuff like that?
well, basically, I'm dealing with Universal Records.
Okay.
Okay, my A&R guy is with Universal Records. Like I said, we do basically our own distributing, our own stuff. You know, I didn't learn the game so well. We're doing basically everything ourselves. But we have this Universal plug to where we're running through Universal Music Group in Canada.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready to start a tour soon as we get these videos shot, starting over in Nova Scotia, Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're going to be starting east and going all the way to the west coast.
Now you've done a fair share of touring through Europe, correct?
Yes, I've been over there. It's been a while though, man. You know, I was just basically DJing over there. I was not doing music. I was just DJing.
Okay, so people in Europe are crazy about Detroit
Right.
DJs.
Right.
What do you think? What do you think's the obsession?
You know what? I don't really. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been a good while. I mean, I'm talking decades here. So I don't really know what's really going on over there now. You know what I'm saying? Because things change so quickly with this music, with this entertainment industry, man. One minute you're listening at this, and the next minute that's no good. You're listening at this.
Right.
You know, and my thing was trying to get something like with this line dance music and this hustle music that was timeless, that could go on forever.
Right, evergreen.
I got, you look at the Cha-Cha Slide, stuff like that. Cha-Cha Slide will be going on for the end of time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got the Cupid Shuffle. This man, it's like the Chubby Checker, the twist.
You know what? They do that at churches.
Right. That's
at
like the
churches.
At churches.
Yes,
It's gotta always be there.
I went to a church outing, and they had the tent up, they had the barbecue, everything. It was a public outreach, whatever it was. They had the Cha-Cha Slide on
Right.
there, and Cupid Shuffle.
Right, because I mean it's family friendly, it's healthy, it's exercise, it's like it gets everybody together, gets everybody interested in what you're doing, and it's something simultaneously everybody can do together, and everybody love to have fun,
Right.
And you ain't got to worry about what dang is my kids gonna be out here and they're gonna be saying
All that whatever. It's not family friendly.
Crazy
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? So I mean it's a win-win situation. You know what I'm saying? Just like we did the birthday slide. Everybody in the world
Has a birthday.
got a birthday.
Right.
Damn.
So
Did you-
how can that not work?
Right. Oh, you know
Were
what?
you
need to-
brainstorming? Did you brainstorming that shit out? Like I
heard-
just
It took me 2 years.
He was
I had to
just-
come up with the right combination of stuff. I had did some music and I got the track from a friend of mine over in California, Diesel, and he sent me this track and I just sat down with it. And all of a sudden, I just start writing. You know what I'm saying? And it just took me like a day, and it was done.
Wow.
And so it was just fake, I guess.
You
I don't
need
know.
Hey,
you
you know
got to
what?
show me how to do that because I don't know how to
It's
do that
real
one
easy.
yet.
Yeah, it's real
I got
easy.
I got $1 million idea for a new track here.
Yeah.
You ready? But you're gonna have to share some of this money because it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna make a lot.
Oh,
You're looking
here
for
we go.
something that relates to everybody, right?
Right. Yes, you gotta have.
Okay, and everything's either a shuffle or slide.
Right.
Okay, the human shuffle.
The human.
And
shuffle.
human is
Human.
H-U-E, so you including everybody of color.
Color.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And then shuffle. I'm like, damn, that's me,
That
right?
is- that is.
And that's you.
something. Right. That is
So
something.
we kind of impressed there, Ray. It took
Yeah,
Right, that is
Listen,
something.
we got let's work on it. I got some guitar riffs for that idea.
Oh, see, there you go.
There it is.
All right, don't
look at
play
you,
now.
I'm not-
Getting your
I
hustle
got- I
on,
got-
baby.
I
Look
got
at
the
you
guitar
getting
in
your
the
hustle
car.
on.
Don't, right, don't play. 'Cause that's something that might, you know.
The human shuffle.
The
He's
human
trying to get his
shuffle.
hustle on.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, and I see it that it's just growing and growing. I go all over the world looking at this line dance thing, and it's growing like a weed. Everybody and their mama is out here doing line dance.
Right.
If you go to the club right now today, and you put that music on, the whole floor getting ready to get packed.
And everybody knows the dance steps and
The
everything.
DJ been there playing music all day long. Ain't nobody on the floor. Ain't nobody doing nothing. As soon as he put them line dance music on, boom, floor packed. You know, and it's just
And can we
It's
bl-
something-
Can we blame this on Billy Ray Cyrus and the Achy Breaky?
maybe, maybe, but it's at a point now that things are changing, and people want to dance. Like the guys ain't dancing no more.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So the ladies want to dance, and they can't dance because the guys ain't asking them to dance, and so they put this hustle music on, which and everybody.
I'll dance with a
girl-
girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I ain't mad at them. It's paying my bills. So
Right, that's awesome.
I mean, I ain't mad at them. I hope that they don't dance.
Right.
So not dancing.
So do you go out and dance to your own songs then?
You heard me.
Why not?
I'm the only guy on the floor dancing there. And
Yeah,
what that,
he'll
what that
take
make
the
it look like?
microphone. He'll take
What
the
they- all the
microphone with
women,
him.
all the
I was
women
just gonna
want to be
say.
with the dancer.
Exactly.
You know what
and
I'm
then
saying?
there's
So-
all the haters just looking at you taking a drink.
Right.
Look at that motherfucker. He's probably
Right,
dead.
right.
I gotta be sucking dick to be dancing with that girl.
Right.
Fuck that.
But see, all women love people, men that can dance.
Right.
I mean, it's no secret to it. Women, if you at a club or something, and you out there ballroom dancing or whatever you do, step in or whatever you do, women
Love that shit.
love that shit.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
dude that plays a guitar.
That's right. We love
Oh
that shit.
shit. Girls love that shit.
Well, this would be a perfect time to take a break.
All right. Yep. Let's go and get into some Mr. DJ Maestro.
Yeah, let's play that.
If Dirk's with us.
I know, right?
What?
You know, so
Hold on a second. I was thinking about porn.
there you go.
There you go. But put your dick
There's a
back.
shocker.
So we can just take a small break and play that happy birthday shuffle, or is it birthday,
Birthday
shuffle?
That
Slide.
birthday shuffle. So if it's your
slide.
birthday,
Birthday
or if it's
slide.
somebody that you know it's their birthday, go ahead and crank this up right
This
here
for you
Raw
on your
Radio
birthday.
X.
Birthday slide by DJ Maestro.
birthday, make some noise. If it's your 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 birthday, make some noise. Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. If it's your birthday, make some noise. Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio. If it's your birthday, make some noise. It's the birthday slide. The birthday slide. If it's your birthday, make some noise. It's the birthday slide. The birthday slide. We gonna slide to the right. We gonna slide to the left. We gonna kick, 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 kick. We gonna cha-cha to the right. We gonna cha-cha to the left. We gonna kick, 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 kick. We gonna
Oh yeah, yeah.
We are
Fuck it, It ain't
back.
my birthday, but I'm making motherfucking noise anyway. Yeah. That shit was
Wow,
awesome.
that was awesome. DJ Maestro's in the house.
Tearing it up.
Shout out to DJ Maestro.
Exactly.
Massive shout out to DJ Maestro.
Now we have the Heat in the house.
In the building.
In the building.
Hanging out. We got the Heat back in the motherfucking building. What's up, Mr. The Heat?
What's good? What's
Shit, my
cracking?
man. You know, we're just keeping it real, rocking the rock type shit, you know, and the rap type shit and everything else in between.
No doubt.
Smoking trees when I can.
Gotta smoke the trees.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of trees, that's going to be the next show next week.
Speaking of the trees, yeah, you know what, we're gonna have our buddy Jamie Lowell, who is running Third Coast Compassion Club out in Ypsilanti, giving us a lowdown on the medical marijuana scene that's gonna be that's going on. You know, so I mean, get your medical. You know, everybody get their medical card, or is everybody just kind of afraid that you'll be on a list and they're gonna fuck with you anyways?
I mean, shit. If you gonna
I got my card.
There you
smoke
go.
legit.
You know, I've never even hit a joint in my entire life, and I think this whole medical marijuana thing is bullshit. They should just legalize or decriminalize weed because, you know, the fact that we have to go through and get a card, you know, so we can kind of legitimize, you know, getting high, bullshit. Just you know,
Right.
let's stick to real crime, you know, like get those Breaking Bad guys, you know, don't you know
Exactly. Hey,
you know.
you got a point. You got a point with
The
that.
fact that
You
I
know
was
what
asked,
I'm
I was
saying?
asked a few years ago, you want to sign the petition? I'm like, no, man, because why don't we just, you know, decriminalize this crap, okay? Because it's like I said, now we're pretending to be sick so we can get a card so we can do this legit. It's you know,
Right, I am sick.
I'm not pretending.
My stomach does hurt.
But
Really?
you know what?
I feel sad.
I'll get to the politics.
I got a doctor's note.
I just, you know, I'm just if I don't smoke weed, I don't feel like me. You know,
You know, I just came
I
from-
want to beat people up. It's really.
Who do you
that's not
feel
me.
like then?
I feel like Clubber Lang. Yeah, Clubber Lang. You know what I'm saying? Like a real fucking mean ass bully. Oh, I'll fucking hit you in the twat.
Go
I'll punch you in the motherfucking face.
Incredible Hulk.
Oh, let me smoke this weed. Oh, well, hey man.
What you're describing is basically those Snickers commercials where they have Joe Pesci. It's like, you know, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Have a Snickers
You know what?
bar.
Exactly. And so Snickers
That
can
is
be legal,
definitely-
and Snickers can be sold to kids.
We're gonna decriminalize
Yeah.
Snickers.
Why don't we just sell weed to kids now?
Oh my God.
Hey, you clouded.
Here you go, kid. Here's a Snickers bar.
You clouded.
Hey,
So anyway,
An ounce of Chronic and Grand Theft Auto 5. Have a nice day. Don't bring shame to the family by killing your school, okay?
so the heat.
Exactly.
Do you have anything going on? Like, do you have
The Heat
any
has always
shows
got
or
shit
anything
going
coming up? What do you got going on?
I mean, we got a few shows coming up. You know what I'm saying? We getting the tour together. You know what I mean? So everything like really in negotiation right now. So you know what I mean? We just, you know, keep working, keep grinding, you know.
Okay, so you getting your hustle on then too, huh?
All day.
He got this
Can't
great
stop.
He got this great track with this band called Motown Rage. They working on.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I can't wait to
I
that.
heard
drop.
about that. I heard about that.
We working on
Really, Ray?
we working on some projects.
I think the guitar player's name is Razor Ray.
Razor Ray.
Right.
An exceptional human being.
Yeah,
as-
you know, I
as
can't
well
wait.
as
I can't wait to hear that. That's going to be awesome.
He's gonna get the
humanitarian award,
Humanitarian
perhaps
award.
a Nobel Peace Prize award,
Right.
for the most beautiful note ever played.
Wow. He's very humble. He's very humble.
Yeah,
I'm doing this.
I like
This is
that.
D chord is for peace.
I like that.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see when he played that chord? There was a twinkle in his eye, like there was definite a tear.
Cry. Made me cry.
There was a tear in his
was
eye.
He was
Okay, so you
almost-
popping some shit off of Motown Rage.
You already know.
Awesome.
We
You
got-
already know. I know.
We
but
got the
they know, though.
we got the single Get This Paper on iTunes and Amazon right now. You know what I'm saying? Please go
download
download
it.
that.
Go
You know what I'm
download it.
saying?
Go buy it. Don't just
Support.
download it, but buy that
Go
shit.
support it. You know what I mean?
So DJ Maestro, is any of your music on like Amazon or
Yes,
iTunes?
every
or?
site, every site that's out there is on pretty
Okay.
much. Just basically all you gotta do is just Google DJ Maestro Hustle Ballroom DJ Maestro
So
Turbo,
now let
DJ
me put it
Maestro.
out there. Have you two done any works together? You, DJ Maestro, and the Heat.
Hey, this is my man. So we go way back, baby. You feel me?
That is awesome. So, do we have some material that we can play on our show here? That's
I got a song, but it's that I don't have it with me because I ain't really know he was gonna be here. But I was listening to it. We did it maybe in 1995, 6, something like that.
so
It was
okay.
called "Rock the Spot."
He was one of my first cats I was, rolling with, man.
Right.
Really?
Shout out to DJ Maestro,
Yep.
man.
So we did this record.
For believing in me back then, you feel me?
and here he, and then here he is right here.
On the Razor and Danny Cake Show.
Ooh.
Is this a reunion? Oh my God.
It is a reunion.
Wow.
You would know.
A
See how God
reunion.
works.
Look at that. A music reunion up in here.
Look at that.
So can you guys bust DJ? Can you just bust a beat and fucking the Heat could just throw down on that track?
I ain't never been no beatbox person.
Right.
Well,
Program
you were
machines.
beatboxing earlier.
we
Step
were
right up
beatboxing.
and
We
show
were
us how it's done,
But
sir.
I was looking to try to get the DJ Maestro version.
Right.
I'm scared to try to do that. I might
No.
mess my image up. Doing something like that.
And no.
And no.
Be like Dougie Fresh.
No, not much.
No.
Not much feeling for it right now. It's
Well,
all good.
okay. All
Well,
right.
cool. So, new tunes up online. Shows coming up.
No doubt.
That show is
Go
coming.
check out the video with Trick.
Now, what
Doing a
is
show, no doubt.
What about, where is the video?
the video?
It's on YouTube.
Yes.
What's the name? Give us the
Bitter Pill.
information.
Called Bitter Pill, you feel me?
Bitter. Is it called Bitter Pill? You feel me, or is it called Bitter Pill?
It's called Bitter Pill.
Oh, okay.
But you go have to feel me.
Okay. He's like, Bitter Pill. You feel me? Okay.
You feel me? Because that'd be a cool title too.
Bitter Pill. You feel? Okay, so it's called Bitter Pill, and it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can find, and then we
I'll
can
check
find
it
out.
out.
We
It was
can.
tight.
What about birthday slide?
All you got to do, I got about 20 videos on YouTube. Just you can go to my website, look at them. I am DJMaestro.com. I go to YouTube, hit DJ Maestro, and I guarantee you hundreds will pop up. Turbo, Freak Beat,
All of
That's what's up.
So we can just type in the Heat, DA.
DA space HEAT, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. So
No,
you
is
know
it-
what? That's
no,
to be
okay,
on.
now I gotta ask:
That
is
should
it
be on the-
is it
Trademark.
the Heat?
You're
You
right.
feel me?
The feel-
Or-
exactly.
Trademark.
You feel me? I'm wearing this
Oh
green
no,
shirt
go to
today,
my
you feel me?
website. Also, theheatmusic.com, please. You know what I mean? Go take a visit. Go take a tour.
You feel me?
Keep up on me.
.com/ you feel me.
Right.
Slash,
Feel me?
you feel me? Ugh.
Ugh. That's the new word. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna start saying ugh.
Cake mix.
Taking it right back.
Oh, you know what?
We
You
got
know what?
cake mix in the building.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like we're gonna have like a little section, and that little section is gonna be called like cake mix. It's gonna be like oh, maybe it should be music like or something. What should it be? But it's gonna be called cake
Look,
mix.
she creating on the air.
Because
Exactly.
DJ
Y'all barked
not
this.
DJ,
She
but
creating on the
Heat-
air.
The Heat
Checks
gave me
next.
this name.
You see, this is how I see it.
How you see it?
Like the Heat and DJ Maestro doing kinda
cake
like
mix.
a kick mix dance, because what goes better with
Ice cream?
birthday.
Oh,
Right, and the
birthday.
cake,
Right. And that's gonna be fun.
birthday cake.
You could, you could teach motherfuckers how to bake a cake with the birthday cake song, the birthday cake
Like
shuffle.
that dance and cook and flip and all that.
2 cups of eggs. 2 more cups of eggs.
They cloud.
Ounce of milk.
Oh wow.
Don't forget the lactate pills.
No, baby. No.
Because I'll be like, oh,
Stop
baby. You feel me?
No. So we're gonna have to do something with that cake mix. That
I
name
think
is
so.
cute. I like that's catchy.
I think we should do something
the
with
cake
that.
mix corner or
I think it
something.
needs to be a movie.
A movie.
A movie, because I could totally see you in it, and like the accepting speech, like where you just like,
Oh my gosh.
fucking thank you.
Fucking thank
And I ain't
you.
got shit else to say.
That's
And
it.
walk. Yeah, I just walk. Like that one girl that fucking won. She's like, thank you, and then fucking walked out.
What one girl was that?
I don't know. She was like this white.
There's a whole
Chubby
bunch
girl.
of. Okay, thanks. Thanks. You just cleared it up. You just cleared up.
And you know, you didn't see the Emmy Awards or whatever the fuck
No.
awards was on last
Razor
night.
be clouded. man.
Yes, he
You
does.
didn't see that shit.
No,
Like some
baby.
girl
I don't
accept-
think you
her
saw-
acceptance speech
I don't
was
think
funny.
you saw that, sweetie.
I saw that
No.
shit. It was like in between like snoring. When I opened
Okay.
my eyes, I was like, "What the fuck is that on television?"
So anyway, anyways, so do you guys do any community type? You know, someone can say, "Hey, you know, we got this benefit."
I was gonna say community service. Are you trying to say something about these
Some-
black men?
about them being black,
About them blackness.
Yeah. Do you guys do community service because you're black? Is it? Yes.
I go to a lot of the
it's
schools.
a lot of blacks do. So don't be afraid.
Because you know, Yo-Yo, she has.
What?
Actually,
You heard that, but you didn't hear anything else.
Context is everything.
So you know, Yo-Yo has the Yo-Yo School of Rock, the School of Rock. You know, and I participated with her in that. Now, do you guys have some type of you know,
Charities
benefit or
programs.
that you guys do with the community?
Yeah, I do a 501c. I got a program that I do called the Stay in School, Stay Drug Free program. We haven't really been active with it like we used to be because we used to do something every week.
Okay.
But you know, my schedule now doesn't allow me to do it like that. I think the last school I did was maybe probably about 4 or 5 months ago. And you know, we go to schools, talk to the kids, you know, do the hustles and motivate them, get them to, you know, because the kids now, you know, they get on their phones and that's their activity, you know what I'm saying, or on a PlayStation or whatever they playing,
Right.
whatever out there now. Because I ain't really into all of that. But yeah, we talk to the kids about, you know, motivating, drug free, just following their goals. You know,
Oh, you should come to my kids' school then.
following their goals and you know stuff like that. I mean, but like I say,
So when are you gonna start picking that up? I mean, I know you're really busy now, but do you like have time set aside? Like, okay, you know what? I haven't done it in this long.
Right, I
Maybe
try.
I should do one now or something like that.
I try to get in there and talk to the kids and do what I need to do to try to you know keep a positive outlook because like I said, Detroit is kind of on the downturn right now. So,
the inner city kids really need that.
Yes, they do.
Under construction.
Man,
Yeah.
man.
We
Bad
under construction.
We're
Right?
under
All right,
construction.
that's what it is.
Okay.
I like that though. That's
actually,
a good idea.
The Heat did a song with his daughter at her high school, and
I saw that.
and
I
they're gonna
actually
be
saw
filming
that.
a video actually at the school.
Really? What's her name? DJ? No, what is her stage name?
Her stage name, Little Gels.
Little Jail. Exactly. I was watching that the
Yeah.
other day. And she sounded really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sound really,
She
really good.
write, sing.
That's
Get
awesome.
ready. I'm working with her too, so she be coming out.
Are you trying to
soon, too.
fashion her to be like, you know, to follow in your footsteps?
No, I just kind of, you know, want her to do her own thing. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So she write her own songs and write her own lyrics, and
So you trying to help the family in the biz.
girl very talented. You know what I'm saying?
What about you, DJ Maestro? You trying to help the family in the biz?
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. You know, that's
I'm sorry, what? Wait, what?
What? You that old?
that's twins. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grooming them, and then you know I have my goddaughter Zani. She's the new, you know, the Turbo Hustle
That's the
girl.
yeah.
She's 10 years old. So I mean, she's. We just did a show at Michigan State University. Oh my God, it's like 3,000 people out there, and we just lit it up. You know, it's just man.
How was that? I mean, that was awesome, huh?
Yeah,
that was great.
She's good because I know I took her to Disney. We had an interview with Disney. Disney wouldn't even take her.
Oh wow.
They said she was too good. You believe that?
I do believe that.
That's what Disney
I do
told
believe
me.
because they want to be able to to mold
Right.
exactly
Right.
mold
Keep
you
you as they
into
want.
what they want. But if you're already at a certain point, they're like, there's nothing we can do with that because
That's
she's already
why
above.
Everybody's
Yeah, but
having
that's
a hard time accepting the new Miley Cyrus because they molded her for this kids show, and now that she's
And now
becoming
she's
a
grown
woman, if she never did that and just came out
Like this,
then
it would've been fine.
It'd be just like another Lady Gaga or
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
It would be
But because
fine.
they molded her Disney to be
Right.
this way.
Exactly.
Now everybody has something to say
Yeah.
about it.
Well, it's not even that. It's always the rite of passage. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake. It's like, we're Squeaky Clean. We're Squeaky Clean. We're 18. We are whores now, you know?
Yeah, that
You know,
is true.
Selena Gomez gets sexy. She's doing Spring Breakers, you know, and Demi Lovato. Everybody does that. It's just the sort of thing. It's kind of like, check me out. And Vanessa Hudgens, you know, same sort of thing. But everyone's like, "Oh, she's a little girl now." It's like, no, Selena is like 22 and
She's a
Hudgens is
grown
24.
woman.
It's like, at
They
what
grown.
point? At what
Right.
point are you no longer, a mouse kabimbo and your own person?
A mouse kabimbo.
So I mean, that's the whole thing with Miley Cyrus. I mean, but the problem is though, is like when Britney came out, it was all sexy. She was sexy out of the box.
Sexy high school girl.
Yeah, but then she was like, she got more before she went crazy. Okay, and married K-Fed.
Right.
That was hot. But the thing is, I refer on my show Culture Vultures Thursdays at 9.
Way to plug.
plug. But on the show, we've talked about Miley and her whole twerking thing, and in fact, we had an episode. So you think you can twerk, which is at culturevulturesradio.com. Go check it out.
You know what? Listen, what you're gonna do is,
what?
you know what? On Culture Vulture Thursday, you're gonna say the Razor Ray and Danny Cake Show.
Yeah,
Monday.
I talked about it on the show.
I know. I heard it.
He was like,
But anyway,
those guys are
but
cool, but
I call Miley a rabid sex gopher because that's what she looks like. She's not hot. Okay.
Wait a minute. What is a rabbit sex gopher? What is that?
Rabid, RABID.
Okay, so
rabid sex
but-
gopher.
right,
She looks like a gopher.
Oh my
And she's trying to be
gosh.
sexy, and she probably has rabies, so she's a rabid sex gopher.
What?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
did you guys hear about
Hey, but look,
Wait, I'm sorry, baby. I'm lost.
She played herself out like such
but
a
look.
hole that her fiance said no.
No,
Hey,
thank
but
you.
look.
No, thank you.
William
Yeah.
Hemsworth, yeah.
He was just like, no, that's
Hey,
all
but
right.
look.
Put your tongue away.
I don't know about all that, but Pete, her people that she have around her, they have to be like geniuses because like the whole world
They're
is
still talking about her, man.
They are.
The whole world.
That's right.
So
Still.
whatever she doing, it's working.
You heard me.
It's
Yeah.
working.
Well, yeah, but the thing is,
100.
everybody's talking about you like you're like a car crash. Though, we talk about Lindsay Lohan. Her career is dead.
I mean,
dead
but-
is dead. You know.
but soon as
I think her
soon as
career
she
has just
did-
started because she's going to be a
Right.
hell of a fucking therapist.
for
Right.
who?
Her mother.
Doubt it.
Her mom's having a real tough time right now, and it's a good time for Lindsay to go ahead and get on that high horse and say,
okay.
Mom, you're really fucked up, and look at me.
Here's
because
the
of
thing.
me, because
How
of
messed
you.
up do you have to be that Lindsay Lohan is the one who's going to talk you back to reality?
Well, you know what I mean, but look at
I'm sorry,
the situation.
but
Talk you down. Lindsay, talk me down, baby.
I haven't heard of Dina Lohan like going out with a flamethrower or something like that, doing something crazy. Nah, I don't see that happening.
That shit was funny when she was on Dr. Phil. Talk
She's
about
like,
a
wait a
train
minute.
wreck.
Wait, are we on right now?
Are we on? Oh, yeah, like the last half hour we've been on.
So guess who we got in the house now?
Who is in the house
Detroit
now?
Live just stepped up in here.
Detroit Live in the motherfucking house. Man, we gotta
Hey.
fucking gotta thank all you guys for coming in because y'all made this show fucking so fresh.
We got a
first
full
of all.
house up in
You
here.
got a lot of people here today.
I know.
Exactly. That's how we
I didn't wanna
roll
mess up
sometimes.
Your mojo you had going here.
I
You got a lot of
know.
people
It's all good. What's going on Detroit Live?
rocking out with the magazine, looking for new bands, new acts, new everything.
And you got a whole bunch
Well,
of
we
them
got some.
right
We got some
here.
acts right here.
Yeah. I probably should have been here a little sooner, huh?
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, we have the Heat,
story of my life.
We have
And-
the Heat here.
That's right,
The
that's
rapper.
and we have DJ Maestro,
Maestro.
King of the Hustle.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And then we got Detroit Live here.
No
He's
doubt.
a publication around Detroit.
Oh, y'all probably heard of Detroit
Yeah, you
Live. I'm
guys
sure.
Do you have any of my
All day.
magazines up here?
Well, we have them. Yeah, we have them out
As
here.
long as you had some, I'll
Yeah,
get you some.
you know, we got some out here. We'll show you guys. So what's going on with you?
Man, getting ready for some big shows. We got this big tribute show happening downriver, which I'm really into. The tribute bands, to me, get me excited. It's Kiss tribute, Ozzy tribute, Ronnie James Dio, and Rob Zombie tribute.
You know what? I saw that.
I'm into the whole Rob Zombie thing, man. I want to just see that shit. I want to see him
Yeah.
go on it. But this, I'm a little bit more personally involved in this. Some of them I'm not as personally involved. I'm
Right,
just
okay.
spectating. This one I'm into.
Awesome.
Then we got a 5-year anniversary happening. On the-
Wow.
Has it been 5 years already?
Yeah, we had a little down period of around 8 months where we weren't printing. We were doing an online edition, and we had to regroup, and I had to examine some other opportunities.
Right on. And now I'm
Man,
back
it's been
on.
5 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we started back up printing again last December.
Wow. Because
everything-
I remember.
Yeah, many of time I remember hanging out over at Ryan's and he just doing the whole Detroit Live thing and
Yeah.
yeah. back in the
Man.
early.
All the
grinding
different
period.
sizes of the magazine. I went through this size and that size and looked pretty crappy. I
So-
look back on them and I'm embarrassed at some of them, but some of them I look back and go, that was
pretty
freaking
cool. So you said the anniversary is coming up. Are you guys doing anything? Where's it going to be?
The anniversary is October 19th at Rockies, which is downriver. I've been doing a lot of stuff downriver in Riverview. I'm from downriver, and that's kind of my home zone. But I'm looking for some expansion. That's one thing I wanted to talk with you about. I'm looking for some people who want to help me expand into downtown Detroit, into the west side, and into the east side also.
Okay.
I can only go so far with my leverage, with
Right.
my own circle of influence. And so I'm always looking for other people. So I wanted to maybe you could help me get the word out. If you know the right person, the right people.
Now,
Well, that's what we're
anybody
doing
out there
now.
listening right now, if you guys had any material whatsoever, you would send it to.
You would send it to careers at Detroit Live Magazine.
There you
Detroit
go,
Live
careers
Magazine.
at Detroit Live
I
Magazine.
even have an email specifically for that.
Oh wow!
Okay,
As
there-
what you were asking me, October 19th, the 5-year anniversary. I almost said 5-year reunion. With Ray Street Park.
That's
the
gonna be
know
a-
those guys?
That'll be a reunion.
Do you know the Ruiners?
Yeah.
Ricky Ruiner and Nina, his imported awesome front person co-singer bride from Russia. And Rich Pyle from Superlast.
Okay, so
Badass.
Well, his band. Rich Pyle from Hardcore Pawn and his band. Superlast.
oh yeah,
That's I had to
Yep.
put that. See, I
Okay, you see, once you say that, then we shit, there's
Right.
gonna be a lot of people there.
Okay.
And then also band Fall Prey. You probably know Fall Prey.
Yeah.
Fall Prey's going to be on. the
So
bill
do
as
you
well.
do anything with like I'm throwing these guys out there like with rap and like hustle?
No, I've done everything at one time. I mean, from like Frank Sinatra to whatever. I mean, who's it? Dead Mouse. Just anything that I can get my hands on, I do. But most of my stuff, if you look at the magazine, it tends to come off.
Rock, yeah,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And that's just because I'm better off doing my own thing than trying to fake other things. So I look for other people to bring me other type of talents and skills.
okay.
The only problem is I'm so fast doing what I'm doing that I sometimes people say, "Hey, I got this thing," and I go right
Yeah,
past them.
'cause
And
you
so
were
they
doing
gotta
something else.
They got to say, "Hey."
Oh,
I
so they got to
this."
be on your ass. Then,
Yes,
is
is what I'm saying.
Yep,
Yes,
got to
in a nice way.
really be on it.
Yeah.
And that's I mean, but everybody knows as an artist in this industry that you have to be more than just persistent.
And
Exactly,
you gotta
because
be
you're so
business
busy.
minded.
Yeah.
One of the things is people, and this is a great thing to just to get out there, is people say, "How can I get a story in the magazine?"
Right.
Well, or a review of my show. I'll tell you how, get a really good photographer, a good photographer, not your friend with his iPhone, but get a photographer to come out, take a picture of your show, do the show at a place that has a nice stage and a nice presentation so that you're going to get some great pictures.
Right.
Have your friend who's a journalism student go to the show and write it up and write a show, 300 words on the whole story of the night. Send me a couple of good shots of your band and you'll be in the magazine. As long as it's spell checked and corrected and, and it's,
So you don't have to do
Coherent.
the work. So you don't have to
Yes,
do the work. The
exactly.
work is done for you.
yes, that's the story of my life. If I could get everybody to do everything for me, I'd be good
That's
to go.
fine. Okay.
But no, that's the point of the magazine because I have so many things. If somebody says, "Hey, can you write up my band?" It might not be that I don't want to. I may not have someone available
To do it.
Yeah, to do it.
Carl, I'm pretty sure you have someone who can do all of that.
Oh yeah, we got a whole team. So
Yes, I did. I did see your email. I did see it come through last week. Yes.
okay.
And DJ Maestro, I'm pretty sure, I know you have, because you got your camera guy, right? I'm pretty sure you can have somebody type something up, once you're doing your thing in Toronto, somebody can take some good pictures.
Yeah,
and
if
pictures
you
all
can-
day, every
professional.
day.
Because
If
he
you
has
can
a
find a
thing coming up
storyline, too.
in Toronto. What is it again?
The 5th and the 6th of October. It's just a video shoot in Toronto, But like I say, I mean, I get with him and try to get something together,
Yeah.
But Detroit, I'm just gonna put it out there like this. Me and Detroit, I love Detroit, I love my city, but you got to go.
You got to go
You gotta
outside.
go out.
You got to
Yeah.
go out.
I
of
mean,
town.
that's how it is. That's how it is. You gotta go with the money.
Absolutely right there.
I got
No, you
millions
gotta
and
go
millions of
out.
views
I'm
on
gonna have to
YouTube,
agree.
and I make
get
records, but sell records all day, every day. That probably outsell every artist in this city, and you get no love too much. The love
Yeah.
is not there.
You just got to go where the money, where it is, where the
You gotta
money
go where it's at.
You got to get outside the city. That's a really good point though. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's bands that get radio play all over the place in Detroit. And I was talking about Pistol Day Parade as an example of those guys before. They get like on the mainstream WRF, they get just crammed down their throat. Yet when you go outside of Detroit, in Detroit, you'd think, man, those guys are rock stars. Oh, they're huge. But outside Detroit, they're just some other band. And I remember growing up with bands like that, like you remember the Look and the Bittersweet Alley and all that stuff from the '80s. But then they got into the Almighty Strut and Weapons and all, like Gunnar Ross. But those bands kind of got crammed down your throat from Doug Podell and Bob Bauer and all these guys.
Right.
And you were thinking you thought they were big bands, but you found out when you left Detroit they weren't big bands.
Right.
They were just, and that's why they're broken out and work at the gas station. They were just dudes. And I thought to myself, is that what Pistol Day Parade is right now? Is that just the shit they're trying to cram down our throat? Now, Pistol Day Parade, they do have a great album out, and it is really good. They are,
and they're getting some major
justified.
push.
Yeah, and I hope they do take off and go. But you've got to get that out of Detroit. You've got to get something.
Right.
When I do the magazine now, which is something different than I had before, is I look at the printout and I'm like, oh well, shit. I had 14 people in Norway read the magazine. I'm like, what the fuck are they reading about
I was
in
just
Norway?
getting ready to ask you that. By
12
the
people
Detroit
in
paper.
Bangladesh
Right.
read my magazine. I'm like,
Okay, now, but that's great, right? That's
it's great. It's
You
great.
get
I
more.
wonder what they're reading, but and this is where we forget that the brand of Detroit does carry weight. Just the brand of Detroit. I mean,
It does.
if you're walking down the street in Dallas and there's three of you, and you walk up to a guy and one guy says, I'm from Philly, and one guy says, I'm from New York, one guy says, I'm LA, and then one guy says, I'm from Detroit. The guy from Detroit will always get the person's eyebrows to raise.
Right.
Just because. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh,
You'd say-
you must be
You could say I'm
bad.
from you could say I'm from Fallujah. Then, whatever. I'm from Detroit. Hey, they be because they're gonna think.
They know you're from the murder city capital of the world. You might possibly fucking kill them.
Hey,
Yes, that's what it is.
I can do that.
Their first question in their head is, does he have a gun? That's what I think. That's what people are thinking.
No. Well,
And
here's
that's
what.
good.
Here's what I
I'll
tell
run
people.
with
I was born in New York
Take what you
City.
can
I was
get.
raised in Detroit and
Majority
Highland
of the
Park.
time.
I am theoretically the most dangerous man on the planet. So people just hand me their money before things just get weird. You know.
Listen, this is a true story.
It's a
Went
brand.
down to Jack the Rapper back in 1992. Was on the elevator at the Hilton. He's probably at the 15th floor. Had on a Purdue Boilermaker hat. The elevator was crowded. It's probably like 15 people or so crammed in, maybe 20 people crammed in, everybody trying to get to the lobby. Guy next to me asked me, do you go to Purdue? I said, no. He said, where you from? I said, Detroit. The whole elevator got quiet. No one said anything. I think it was during the time where the fight at the fireworks happened.
Oh.
And no one, the elevator, everybody was talking about the music and everything, blah, blah. And when I said that, we got down to the lobby, and a friend of mine that was with me on the elevator, I said, what did I do? He said, you said you was
You
from
said
Detroit.
from Detroit. That's it.
Exactly.
That's
Everybody.
it.
And then after that, you could just like, does it smell like poop in here?
It's kind of like a shark repellent. See, in Detroit, it's kind of like a shark repellent.
It scares people, and
It does. It
But
really
we'll
does.
take it though because
We like that shit.
We can.
Right.
Bad
That's
boys.
something. You can brand that. We can sell. I don't know. We can sell shit. We can sell like Rust-Oleum. Takes the rust off like Detroit. Or, I don't know. Just we can sell guns and we can sell.
Remember
mace or
the
something.
Detroit
No.
Bad Boys. I mean, how
No.
fucking hot was that?
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
But for selling rock and roll, or
But
selling
don't be
music
scared
and
of us,
stuff.
man.
Exactly.
We don't want to hurt nobody.
Exactly.
No.
In fact,
We
we
ain't
got,
trying to hurt
in
nobody,
fact,
right?
there's a T-shirt
We
that I
under
saw
construction.
said, "Don't be scared of Detroit."
Don't be scared of Detroit.
Be
Exactly.
Detroit.
We try to get those guys. I'm gonna have to kick somebody's
we have to
ass,
call
and I'm from
Sal.
Detroit.
Yo.
Because he didn't want to take my
Yeah,
call.
He's not from Detroit,
we
though. He's
actually-
from Roseville.
the
But
Heat-
that's okay.
The guys that made those shirts, the Heat, did a show with them at U Detroit down at Harmony Parks. It's,
Oh, did you?
The shirt is Don't Be Afraid of
Don't be
Detroit.
afraid of Detroit.
Be Detroit, and it has
Yeah.
B and Detroit lit up. So
Yep.
it says.
Oh, that's nice.
So it
I
is
thought
pretty
that'd be a good
sweet.
idea for We Are Detroit. Like every city is Detroit. Like campaign, like We Are Detroit. We're just like these other cities. We're just down the road far from you guys. We're
Right.
just, people say, oh, Detroit's, it's been messed up for 20 years.
Yeah, but
It's like,
so
no,
many
it's
people,
been messed
they
up
don't
for
want to be
40 years,
associated. They don't want to
50
be
years.
associated with Detroit. That would be a grand idea, but a lot of people don't want to be associated with Detroit.
People will as it comes back, and it
Yeah.
will come back eventually. It might not be in 10 years or 5 years or 30. Someday Detroit's going to come back, and
Right.
people will want to be associated then. And Dan Gilbert is beating it hard, him and all of his boys. And I know they got a lot of money, and I don't know what they're doing, whether it's going to benefit anyone other than themselves. But they're spending money. They're fixing stuff up, and it's nice when you walk down there.
you think looking nice
when
downtown.
it comes
It
back,
is.
I'll be able to buy a house at 6 and Gratiot when it comes back?
Hell no.
No.
She said,
Hell
"Hell,
You can buy a lot.
No. No.
You could buy a
liquor store.
You could buy a tent.
You buy a liquor store.
that's
Buy a
it.
liquor store.
Well, see, when you say Detroit coming back, that's what I think. Well, damn, I could buy a house down at 6 and Gratiot.
Oh, you
Right,
want to
right.
buy that house now? And pocket
Ain't no
it?
houses down there. Ain't
I mean, buy a
wanna
little
buy
a
a
lot.
bombed-out building.
Right.
I want to buy
Hey,
I want to buy
matter of fact,
a
ain't no
city
houses
of
on
crack
6th and
houses.
Gratiot.
Right. And you can buy one of those abandoned houses and
Right.
pocket it, keep it in your pocket.
Some
But that's
bombed-out
about
buildings.
it. And that's about it. So
I'm
Darren,
here for the copper, baby.
A later
Darren,
investment.
how did you come up with the name Detroit Live?
Oh, I don't know. I just I was doing a podcast. I was trying to do a podcast because I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was going to do something, and I don't know. I just wrote a bunch of stuff down and started going through fonts. Looking at things, and I wanted it to be about live music. So
So you is okay. Now correct me. I know I'm wrong. Is it Detroit Live and Detroit Live Magazine? Is that two separate entities or?
no, not really.
Okay.
Well, it's all me, anyways. Me
Right.
and a few people that put it together. It's all the same thing. Detroit Live Magazine. Whenever I do the magazine, I try and brand it as Detroit Live Magazine. But I do shows and I do other things like that, which are usually like Detroit Live presentation. But
Okay.
it's all part of the same thing.
Okay.
pretty much.
All right, because I was, getting a little confused. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I don't want to send this email to the wrong person.
No,
and
well,
then, I had
if
to
it's
do a little
DetroitLive.com,
research.
it ain't me. It's got to be DetroitLiveMagazine.com.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then there
Well,
you
there
go.
it is.
I got it.
DetroitLiveMagazine.com.
Right. So, to sum it up again, in order for someone to have their event or their show in your magazine, have an awesome photographer.
The best way to do it is have stuff for me. Have a finished package. Let's say I got some shots. Here's some shots. Here's 150.
Have everything
200,
already
here's a little
done.
review written by my buddy. It's spell checked. It's sweet. It's great. You send it to me. It'll go into a file. Like as I'm making the magazine, I have a stories file for every month. Boom, just whatever the stories are. And I just start putting stuff in there. Then I start laying out the magazine, and then I start taking stuff out. Oh, no room for that. Sorry.
Okay.
Boom, boom. And then whatever's left is
the finished production.
and then I try and throw stuff into the next month file. Maybe get to it, but
So how so often does your publication come out?
monthly.
Monthly?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the first week of the month, usually within the first 7 days. But sometimes lately we've been getting into the 11th day.
Okay.
Just too far, but whatever. We'll
So
work
it comes out the second week of the month now.
Yeah, pretty much. But we're moving back. It always tends to fluctuate, but we're moving back towards the beginning. So that's the plan. Ryan knows about that. Ryan knows a lot about them dates. I see Ryan's magazine. He stopped taking. He stopped putting dates on it. He put volume now.
Oh yeah.
Volume
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
What year?
Yeah, put 'em in volume. I don't-
Put
how about
the
we
years
just-
in Roman numerals. MXXX. Nobody
It's
knows.
volume.
It's easier
13.
that way, right?
I'm
way
about to-
easier.
I'm about to follow him on that.
Okay.
Good idea. Or if you don't want to be volume, like part.
Part two.
But
Segments.
use
23.
Roman numerals. Take it back to the Roman numerals. Bring it back
did
to the
that.
old school. There
I
you
did
go.
that.
All right. That's
I
cool.
did some cool magazine covers. We did some tribute magazine covers with Danny D. You know who Danny D is?
Yes,
I know
he's
that.
the guy that
I've
looks like
seen it in
Rod
the
Stewart.
truck
he's the guy that
everywhere.
looks like Rod Stewart.
He does a Rod Stewart impersonation. Well,
His is what is that? Detroit. What is that show? Downtown.
the U Detroit show.
That's it, right?
He was. A lot of people were there. I don't know if they're open anymore. I drove by there to drop off magazines last week, and they didn't look open.
Okay.
But Danny D came to me one time, and he wanted to do something. We were gonna do a story on him, and I wanted to do I wanted to put him on the cover, but I don't want to just put him on the cover, and I need to do it the right way because he was a tribute act. But anyway, so we found Rolling Stone magazine from 1991 with Rod Stewart and Rachel Hunter standing on it. And if I showed you the magazine, you'd be like, "Oh, I remember that. That was a famous magazine." So we recreated that photo, stole their font, changed it instead of Rolling Stone, Detroit Live. Got him dressed exactly as he was. We got a model who had to dress a certain way and have her leg up, or leg do the same thing that Rachel Hunter was doing. We made the exact same.
Wow.
And it looked just like it. And it was pretty cool. So, I mean, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's interesting stuff.
Now,
we need to see if we can get
did
him
Rod
on here.
Stewart get a chance to have any input? Like, did he say anything like, "Man, you guys are fucking y'all owe me some money"?
Detroit, what?
He was like, actually, it was more like the,
Oh, stop.
"You guys are fucking ripping me off."
Put it back in.
Yeah, I thought I might have heard from Rod Stewart. I wish I'd have heard from Rod Stewart.
He's like, oh damn, I got to go back to the hospital for what? Get my stomach pumped.
again. I remember.
Ate too much man juice.
I remember that. So you know what?
It's like nobody's gonna remember you for your songs as much as the fact that
Except for, no one remembers him for his singing or his career in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They remember that urban legend story that's been totally disproven.
Right,
but it's like,
I totally remember that.
Rod Stewart, he's the guy who like blew all those guys and had the stomach pumped. I mean,
really the guy. Oh, but he was also a major rock artist. Oh, really?
Oh, right. That's a side
that's
note.
the guy.
Sidebar.
Nobody knows anything about history. It's like, wait, Justin Timberlake was in a band?
What? So, it's almost time to close.
Is it?
the show.
No, it's like 6:51.
It's almost time to close the show. We still got to get them.
We got to play some music, don't we?
Yeah, we do, but we still have to give them time to wrap up so they can put out there what they want.
Okay, well, you guys go ahead. Wrap up.
Wrap it up.
They're like, I don't really know what you mean by that. Like a condom?
Like, right. I did that last night. Like, wrapped it up. So, anywho.
I think the Heat should talk about this mixtape and everybody that's going to be featured on it.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about the Heat.
The Heat.
No, that's we ain't bringing that out yet.
Oh, it's not coming just yet.
But check out the EP Separation Before the Increase. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can grab it on my website.
The Heat.
iTunes or Amazon.
What's the website?
TheHeatMusic.com.
You got lost right there for a second.
You just did.
Okay, so they can check it out on The Heat, 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 music, right? .com. What about you,
Slash,
DJ
you feel me?
Maestro? Right, / you feel me?
Like I said, we just got all kind of stuff going on. Birthday slide, the Canadian shuffle. The Canadian slide. All these different hustles going on. You can just go to my website, purchase music. I am DJ Maestro. Just Google it. I am DJ Maestro Hustles Ballroom and
so
everything.
don't forget Toronto. He needs people to be in his video.
Right, we got people, but I want the U.S. to represent too.
You want the U.S. to represent?
I need some U.S. people.
Well, you need the U.S. to represent. You need to do that over here.
When do
you need to do that here
because most of them can't even get across 8 miles.
Right. You need to do that here. So
the Heat and I have our passports. We will be there.
You will be there.
Hey, that shit's so true though. Niggas don't even want to cross 8 miles.
Right. Talking about going to Canada. They talking about I ain't going 8 miles.
8 miles.
I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'll listen to it on the radio. On the radio. Oh shit! I don't know what I can tell you. Is it on a computer?
Right. I'll check it out on YouTube. Right.
That's about as far as I can go there.
Right. So Toronto, look him up. He already gave you guys his contact information.
586-615-5869.
There it
The
is.
Heat and Carl, you guys are going to be there. Out. What is it? West. What is the name of your business?
Oh, you're talking my business.
Yeah.
Oh,
caught off guard.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know it? Okay. I'll look it up and I'll tell. What is it?
Oh, you're talking about
Out west?
he's talking about Midwest.
Metro Music Television.
There we go. I was on that show.
Oh, Razor Ray's the host of that show.
I was the host of that show. You know that? Remember?
Oh, okay. Duh.
Yeah, you were there.
I wasn't there. I was there, but I
Whose phone is
wasn't
this that's ringing now?
I have no idea. But so yeah, you're doing the video. You guys are going to show up at the video. Darren, what do you have to say to wrap it up?
Talked to Sammy Hagar yesterday.
Really?
Oh, how did that go?
A couple days ago.
Was he at Cabo Wabo?
No, he was in California somewhere.
Yeah.
How cool is that dude? He just seems like a cool ass dude.
I know. I should have brought it up earlier one more time, but that's what I wanted. It was very interesting to talk to him. He was. I knew he was going to call me at an interview time set up, and my phone rang, and I put him on speakerphone. And I hit record because I got a thing going,
right?
Because I got to transpose this into an interview anyway, so I had to listen back to it. And he's like, "Hey, Sammy Hagar," and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on, Sam?" And he's like, not much. I'm a few minutes early. You ready for me? I'm like, dude, I've been ready for you for 3 decades, man. I'm ready to rock. Let's go.
Oh, come on, Red
He's
Rocker.
like, all right, man. And we started talking, and I had all this list of questions, like a lot of times I do. And I didn't get to any of them, man. We just started talking, and he's like, man, and I'll tell you about David Lee Roth. I thought, somebody was saying, oh, don't ask about Van Halen. He gets pissed off. I was like, I didn't ask him. He's like, let me tell you about David Roth. That guy's a fucking asshole. I was like, wow. He laid right in. He's freaking idiot. He's stupid. He's incredibly insecure. He just laid in. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, you know, because before we do interviews, like when I interviewed Saliva, I asked them beforehand what questions were off limit, and he was like, "Oh, none,
Well,
you
right.
know." And then I'm like, "Okay, well then, what if I say something about Josie Scott?" Well, there you go.
Don't ask about
You know, don't
our
ask
old
about
singer.
that. So
No, Sammy was open. I mean, he didn't call me a fucking asshole. He said, he was just like he just pretty much he laid out what you think about David. You look at David Lee Roth, and you're
You
like, all
say,
right.
man, that guy's a fucking case.
You look at him, and he is exactly what he is. He's, that's what
David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
He says he would do things like, from a musician standpoint, he was supposed to be, because one night Sammy would open and the next night Dave would open. Then when they were on tour together, they did this tour for a while, the Van Halen singers. And on the nights that Dave was supposed to open, he would call and say, "Oh, my tour bus broke down. I'm not going to be there until about 11 o'clock. You're going to have to open the show. I'll get there." And we'll make it up.
wow.
He said he would just do that shit all the time.
All the time.
He's like, it was just petty bullshit. Like
Yeah, that would be some stupid shit to do.
Hey, Motown Rage, the Heat's
awesome.
bus broke down, so just go ahead and open it up.
Open it up for us.
We'll be there.
Well, you know what?
Damn.
That's
Finish it up.
Damn.
We'll close
I'm
it
like,
up
the
tight.
heat's always breaking down.
That's awesome. I want to
He's a better
thank
bus.
everybody for coming in. DJ
Yeah.
Maestro,
DJ Maestro, the Heat.
Yeah, Darren from
Darren
Detroit
from
Live. I
Detroit
want to
Live.
thank you guys for coming in. And we got to do this again.
Thank you for having
Well,
me.
thanks again for
All
coming
right,
on
you
here.
guys have a good one.
Thank
so
you.
thanks for checking out the Razor and Danny Cake Show.
RawRadioX.com.
Check us out next week.
Pieces.
All right.
And don't forget to tune in Thursday, Culture Vultures, 9 o'clock. We're
9
gonna
o'clock.
we're gonna have the Lookouts in the studio tonight ahead of their show at Corktown Tavern with Wet Wipes and Loudmouth Baby and the Farleys. So we'll be talking to them live in the air. Music, sweet Turk out, sweet plug.